What up, fam? Hit that like, hit that subscribe. This is Agree to Disagree. We're talking some Phillies, but let's go. Sixers playoffs are starting. The 7th seed. We're going to break it all down. Come join us.
Uncle Sweeps, Nick Delgado, the legendary Brian Wilson, and the fucking man himself, Tom Arnone. These three guys from Jersey bringing you real talk with no agenda. You don't like them? Tough shit. It's their show, and they're going to say whatever the hell they goddamn want.
Welcome in, everybody. This is Agree to Disagree, only on A2D Radio. Every Sunday, we are brought to you by our doc, Make Them Yours, Dr. Paul Vidal, Specialized Physical Therapy, LLC, locations in Burlington, Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Find them on the web, specializedphysicaltherapy.com. As always, Brian Wilson, Greg Mwakovic, Nick Delgado, I'm Tom Arnone. Everybody out there, welcome in. We'll give you our crumbs of the week at the end of the show, so stay tuned for that one. If Wilson makes it to the end, I'm sure you're really going to enjoy his.
I'll be here.
Philly split the series with the Pirates. Not ideal. Really looking for 3 out of 4.
Yeah.
You lose on Wheeler Day. He gives up a granny. We'll talk Phillies towards the end of the show. Sixers playoff outlook. It is defined now. We know who we're playing, and we know where we're going after that. And we'll break everything down. Sixers Heat. That ties into our poll question. The Sixers will defeat the Miami Heat. What was that say? The Sixers will defeat the Miami Heat and take on the New York Knicks in the first round of the NBA playoffs. I feel like I'm Wilson.
You okay? You okay?
I was getting blocked.
You okay?
I was mid-read and I'm getting blocked. I was getting blocked by the microphone.
I'm getting thrown under the bus a lot here already.
I feel like I had a dick in front of my face. I was getting blocked off in front of it. I was just being you, Wells. I'm just getting it out so you don't get us canceled. I'll handle it.
Whoa. I'm not getting canceled. I'm good.
You're good. We know.
I'm good.
We've been through that.
The Sixers are going to lose to the Heat, but I'm good.
The Sixers will defeat the Miami Heat and take on the New York Knicks in the first round of the NBA playoffs. Do you agree or disagree? Let us know. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. That's where we're live. Everywhere you get your podcasts, we're there as well. Hit the like, subscribe, follow. Most importantly, join the conversation tonight. Let us know how you feel. Wilson's a moron to even consider disagreeing to this. I couldn't agree more.
I was in. I'm out. Now I'm out.
Imagine winning 8 in a row and then you're out.
The Heat's going to beat us. Watch out. The Heat's going to beat us. Jimmy, watch out for Jimmy. He's going to beat us. I can already smell it. The Heat's going to beat us. I smell it.
Okay. Well, they're not going to beat us, in my opinion. The Sixers.
I smell it.
All right. I think we're going to take down the Miami Heat. I'm not worried about the Heat. If we're as good as
beat us.
Okay, if we're as good as we think we are, and we just winners 8 in a row,
are we?
Well, we're going into the playoffs pretty hot. We have the best player, arguably, in the NBA on our side, and our supporting cast, I think, is really good. And I think we're primed and we're better than the Miami Heat. And I think we have a coach.
We are.
That's not going to get completely outcoached in this series. I mean, not this series, but this game, like we've seen from coaches in the past here. Okay, listen, it sets up fine. Was it ideal to get in the play in? No, but from Jump Street, I haven't been worried about the goddamn Miami Heat. If I think I'm good enough to go to an Eastern Conference Final, I can't be sitting here at home, right? And I gotta put on my big boy pants and get ready to play. All right, because don't give me this. Oh, we're gonna get beat by the Miami Heat. Can we stop it? We're not even. Hold on. They're an 8 seed no matter what happens. No. They're an 8 seed no matter what happens again. Okay, because their regular season wasn't good enough. All regular season was taken away from us. Big difference here. With Joel Embiid on the court, the win-loss record, the win percentage is ridiculous. All right? It's Boston Celtics territory. So don't give me all this. I'm worried about the Miami and Jimmy Butler. Okay? I'm not. I know Jimmy. I know the Heat come playoff time. All right? They show up. I'm not telling you that we're going to go blow them out. Right? But we're better than Miami Heat. If you're scared of Miami Heat, then I would just turn off. You're the same goddamn guy who had a 7-3 when Joel. Actually, I don't think you could find the loss. So you went from not finding the loss without Joel Embiid to totally redeeming yourself now to say, I disagree. We're losing to the Heat.
I still think we can go to the Eastern Conference Finals. But I'm a little nervous of the Heat. That's all I'm saying.
Well, you disagreed. So you think we're losing to the Heat?
But doesn't mean that we're not out of the playoffs if we lose to the Heat, though.
Yeah, but we don't face the New York Knicks, which is part of the poll question.
You're right. I'd rather face the Knicks. We beat the Knicks.
Yeah, I mean, are you
100%? We would beat the Knicks. 100%. But
So you have us losing
I'm
to
not
the
sure.
Heat.
I'm not sure that we beat the Heat. That's the problem. Jimmy's the guy. Jimmy's
I
just
mean, not with Joe. Not with Joe.
Jimmy's the guy.
This guy's gonna have a wet dream about Jimmy Butler tonight. That's how banged up he
I don't
is.
even like Jimmy Butler, but Jimmy's the guy.
Yes,
Jimmy's
Martian.
been there,
He
been
is.
there, done that.
If you can't tell by his eyeballs, yep, he's hemmed up.
I mean, without Joe, yeah, it's a different
I feel
story.
great.
It's a different story, but and he'd still probably end up as the 8th seed. You know, after we take care of them, they'll take care of one of the other two tomato cans, and they'll take on the Celtics. But with Joe, I know the Heat sometimes find magic, you know, in the playoffs, and they're battle tested and they're tough. But you know, like Tommy alluded to, they weren't good all year, and you know they had their case of of injuries too, but nothing like when you lose the 2-time MVP. You can put an asterisk around it all you want. You know what I mean?
I love the 2-time MVP. Just like people know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll just always do that. You know, I don't really give a fuck about mainstream.
Two-time Adam. Little two-time Adam.
And I don't like to be politically correct. I don't care about I don't mind the rule. You know, I mean, I'm not going to go on a tangent right now. I don't like the fact that it cost our guy a rule, but you know, I mean, look around the league. His peers cost that rule. You know what I mean? You know, load management. So first call you should make, Joe, and anybody else that has a problem with it is to Kawhi Leonard. Paging Kawhi Leonard, line 1. Kawhi Leonard, line 1. Thanks for the rule. All right, see it.
Hi.
Just wanted to leave you a message. Hey.
He'll give you yeah. Hey. It's Kawhi. Leave a message.
Awkward. What is that? The laugh sequence he has is like one of the greatest things of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like a real fun guy.
Yeah,
seems like a real fun guy.
Great guy. What a guy. Great guy. Fucking 22 bounces. That ball's still bouncing on the rim.
It's still living in my head too. All right, it's never
unreal.
left.
It's unreal. Every time
this is the year. Hold on. Shut your drunk mouth for a second. This is the year. What? You want me to be nice to you? Would you like me to say it nicer?
Fine. No,
all right. Okay. Well, this is the year where the bounce goes away. That's all. This is the year it feels like a bounce goes away because we're set up in a good spot. I don't want to like jump ahead, right? But we're set up in a real good spot.
Are we though?
We're not set up in a good spot to get to the Eastern Conference Finals. Explain to me how we're not.
Being in the play is not great. It's not great. We don't want to play more games.
But when the Knicks,
it's one game.
When it's one game, and when the Knicks are,
it's not great. It's not great.
It's better than you right now.
But you're also not eliminated.
I feel great.
You're also not eliminated. So it's not as bad. Listen, of all the positions to be in, we're in the most delicious one when it comes to play-ins. I agree with you. I wouldn't want to be in a play-in either. But if I'm going to take on the Heat, okay, with Joe, I'm good with that. And then my booby prize is the Knicks. Okay, if the Knicks beat us, we know how this story ends.
We lose to the Knicks.
We know how the second round goes. All right, so we'll just laugh again and say sorry. Wait till next year. Right, but it couldn't be set up any better for us. The Celtics are on the other side. All right, bye.
You have a train. Listen, you have a train ticket.
I'll give you that.
You have a train ticket to the Eastern Conference Finals. It's as simple as that. Okay, now what happens there? It becomes house money because you're facing the best team in basketball.
We've never been there. We've never gone.
Ross, I understand we've never been there. We're talking about right now. All right, you want to keep? We can talk about years past. We know what's happened. All right, but it's a new year and new hope. Right, when you have the best player on this side of the bracket. Okay, so at the end of the day, it lines up better for us in the 6 or 7 hole than it did anywhere else because you don't have to see them. The goal is to not see them until the Eastern Conference Finals because at that point, the monkey's off our back. The monkey of the second round now off your back. That's the point of it. So the pressure's gone. Now you're going into a series where they're expected to be your daddy. They're expected to be your daddy. This is how this bounce ends. This is how the fucking bounce ends. Because they're expected to own you. Well, I'll say it again. With Joel Embiid on the court all year, I bet you our win percentage is damn close to them. I'm not telling you we're number 1 in the Eastern Conference. That's a lot to ask, all right? But we're sure as hell right around the 60 win mark. Because those numbers weren't lying to us all year before he got hurt. They weren't, Wills. Look at the win percentage with him. I'm not lying. I'm not making up to be a homer.
You're right. You're right.
I mean, you're not being a homer. It's just like I
They're
said.
awesome.
This is like I said. This is the best we could ask for after after the 2-time MVP was injured. All right, and we actually fell to where we fell to. Right, this is the best we can ask for. Right, because if we take care of the Heat. Right, we take care of the Knicks. The Bucks and Pacers are pretty good too. Right, but we like the fact that Doc is the coach. So that's what we like there. And we feel like we match up pretty good with the Pacers. All right, so I'll take that. That's it. That's what I mean. Like I said, if you could write a script, this year is the script to get to the Eastern Conference Finals to take on the big bad wolf, and we'll see what happens. Right? But that's so sign me up for what this scenario we're in right now. I'm fine with it.
I don't know. Tom Hancock? The old Tommy Hand?
Oh yeah, this is Declaration of Independence. I mean, I'll give you my hand. Right? This is, sign me up for this right here. I don't know what's gonna, we don't know what's gonna happen, but we'll sign us up for this. I'll take this right now.
Sweet, we talked about it last week.
By the end of next week, I might say, geez, and crackers, man, I wish we were the 17th.
9:30 Wednesday night. Yeah, 9:30.
Sign me up, baby. Sign me up.
But this is what we talked about last week too. We talked about that, even in that 7th spot, it lines up well for us, and we thought we were going to, once we beat Miami, that we would have to go face
Milwaukee,
the Bucks, right?
Yeah.
But now the Knicks jumping them.
I can't believe it's the Knicks.
The Knicks jumping them. It's like, listen, I will sign my life away for this opportunity. Essentially,
There's
not like
no way
you understand. Like, so he's saying, well, I'll sign every dotted line you got right now to sign up for this.
Randall's out for the year. I mean, no Randall.
There's no way we lose to the Knicks. Listen. I get
Villanova Knicks.
I love Brunson.
To the Villanova Knicks.
Brunson's a great player. Brunson is a great player. There's no way we lose to the Knicks. There's no way. No one can.
Well, you don't have to worry about it, babe, because you already got us losing. So you already disagreed to the poll. So you don't got to worry about the big bad Knicks. All right. You don't have to worry about them. You already had us losing to the poll question. The Sixers will defeat the Miami Heat and take on the New York Knicks in the first round of the NBA playoffs. Well, you already disagreed. So Sweeps agrees. I agree. Greg, Wilson disagreed 5 seconds into the show. We know. You mentioned it.
I am. I'm nervous about Jimmy a little bit. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Playoff Jimmy.
Didn't hear that yet. We didn't hear that.
What is playoff Jimmy won?
I mean, he's beat us a lot.
What's he won?
Playoffs?
Nothing.
When's he beat us in the playoffs?
He won nothing.
How much beating of us in the playoffs has he done?
Yeah, probably nothing out there either.
Yeah, okay.
He beat the Celtics, who beat us. So
it's not like guilty by association here. It's not like, you were hanging out with them. So,
I'll take it. Guilty by association, I'll take it.
It doesn't work like that.
I'll take it.
7 degrees and Miller Lights.
Yeah.
And a shawarma, Bob.
I wish he had over today. That would be great.
Yeah, he did not. Greg, what do you say to the poll?
Sands,
I agree to the poll. I agree to the poll. I'm in full agreement with you guys, except for Wills. This sets up perfectly for us. I love the way it worked out. And, I know. I agree.
Everybody's too high.
I mean, Sands, you still got to play the game. We hear you, buddy.
Everybody's too high.
We also
Everybody's too high. We're gonna get.
We also had Captain
Kitten. I can smell it.
We also had Captain Kitten on that team, Sands. All right, so I mean, the guy that had a layup and a dunk and decided to pass it off. You know what I mean? So, you're not wrong. You know what I mean? We should have lost to the Hawks either. So we do know how the script ends. We just said, well, sign us up for sign us up for this itinerary. You know what I mean? You printed out a sheet and you said, hey, welcome to Sixers camp. Here's your itinerary. I'm in, dude. That's all we're saying. I mean, we're not guaranteeing
Especially the
it.
Knicks. I'll give you that.
I'm not
the Knicks is like the Knicks is exactly who you would want to play. No Randall, you want to play the Knicks.
No, sweet. Sand. Yeah, I'll run out because I don't give a rat's ass, Sand, right? Like, I'll guarantee it. What do you want me to guarantee? I will write. You can write it down. We're all writing stuff down tonight, so let's continue writing stuff down. Okay, I'll put my own reputation on it. If Joel Embiid is healthy, which it looks like he is, the Sixers are going to the Eastern Conference Finals. Write it the hell down, because everybody else doesn't think they are. That's what I like. I like when nobody gives me a chance. All right, my whole life's based on somebody not believing in me in something, and a lot of us work off of that kind of stuff. So don't believe in my sports teams because my sports teams seem to be better when nobody thinks we're going to do shit. When nobody in the national side thinks we're good enough. It happens all around sports. It's not in Philly. You see it all over, right? And then teams use it, right? They use like nobody thought it was going to be us, right? Because these guys are all looking. Don't act like they don't. When you get to this level, they try to look and find and lift up every little rock to see who said something about them, right? Yep. So at this point, when we do get to the Eastern Conference Finals, nobody is going to give us a chance. Sign me up for that too. Because I took their ass to 7, and I'm better, but they're better, right? So this is a little different. We took them to 7. I think we're better than last year. They're obviously better than last year. So let's go play it again. Except this time, y'all got everything to lose. I got a bunch of 1-year deals. Y'all got everything to lose.
The Sixers are a good bet right now, though, to get to the finals. A good bet. Good money bet.
Like, I don't know how good I feel about that rant right there. But, that being said, I believe in Joel Embiid, and I'm not going to run for that since the day he was drafted here. Like, when that dude is healthy, I haven't seen anybody be able to do the things he can do besides Wembanyama.
Time is now. Like, let's be honest.
Time was last year. Maybe 2 years ago. Maybe 3.
Time is now. Time is now. It's now or never. Time is now. So you're right. Time is now. God do it.
We got a lot of ways to go here. But first off, about the Miami Heat, talk about them for a second. I don't know if they score enough. If you want to be completely honest with you, we've been playing some pretty good defense. So to look at that matchup, like, I don't know how the Sixers don't win this game unless they shit on themselves.
Yeah,
right, unless you come in.
They should win the game. They should.
Like you turn the ball over 22 times or something, right? Like you're sloppy. But if you come
Jimmy.
I know Jimmy.
That's what it is. That's how you lose the game. Is Jimmy.
He's not as good as he was though. Like
you're right. He's old. He's old.
It's hard for me to bet against him.
We opened up as 5-point favorites.
Yeah, so that went up because we opened at 4.5. So that's nice. I like that.
Yeah,
I like that. Went up a half.
I like that.
Went up a half. Early money Sixers.
I like that. Get the 5.5. Get the 5.5.
And the one thing you got to look at too, with this matchup is, in theory, we're not going to get out coached like we have in the past, right? Between Doc and Spo, right? Nurse has proven throughout his career, and also this year with us, that he is a much better tactical and situational coach than Doc or Glenn Rivers.
Yeah, he's not Glenn. Yeah.
100%. He's a champion.
Yeah.
Felt so good writing Glenn.
100%. He's not Glenn.
Where you been, man? 3 years. I feel like Most has been on sabbatical.
Yeah, he's been on an ATD sabbatical, but it's nice to have him back.
Good to have you, Most.
I mean, he's a ATD OG, right?
Well, yeah.
God, I love James Wilder.
But he did a bit. But he did a 3-year bit. But hey, good to have you out. Hey, good to have you out, Most. My money did a bit, but that's
did he do a bit? If he did, that's amazing. If he did, I'll pray for you, Moles. I'll pray for you.
Did you Diddy? Did you Diddy?
Did
you mean to double that up, or did you?
I didn't mean
okay, it's just alcohol talking. My bad. It was perfect. It was perfect.
No Diddy for Moles.
I'm gonna use it as a clip tomorrow.
No Diddy. Moles, no Diddy.
I was already pulling the timestamp of this one. I was like, look at you. I mean, look at you, stand-up comedian. Diddy.
No Diddy.
Did he do it? Did he do it? A bit?
No Diddy.
Nope.
Oh, goodness. Eddie Everett in the house. What up, Eddie? He said, I think Maxey's improvement is a big factor. He stepped up when Joel was out and carried us.
Now.
I don't know if anybody carried us, Eddie, though, with all due respect, when Joel was out.
That's what we asked for.
Maxey's a monster, though, now. Guess what? You can see when Joel's on the court, though, Maxey's so much better. Like, it's crazy. Maxey's awesome. But when Joel's on the court, he's even better. We just gotta
as he should be.
We got lock in. You're right, as he should be, but we gotta lock in here.
I mean, listen. What sucks is when Joel went out, there wasn't any stability in terms of, like, there was a lot of other guys missing different nights, right? So, like, Tobias. Goddamn microphone. Then
lost you.
Maxey was missing. I'll go back to the mic in a minute. But Then Maxey was missing. Tobias was missing. Then you had different guys like that weren't here. Obviously, you lost Anthony Melton. You lost Rocco. Then you just dealt with different guys hurt. So for Nick, for Nick and his coach, that was really hard to navigate. So them losing the way they did, makes sense, right? It's just funny to look back on it and be like, damn, all you needed was one more win somewhere, one more win without him. But listen, it's all good. Like we talked about earlier, we talked about it last week. Sign me up for the 7th seed because if I'm not worried about the Miami Heat, then I might as well just pack my bags and go home now. That's how I look at it. Like if I'm not worried about them, then I stink. Like they should be worried about me. Who's coming in with the best goddamn player?
And healthy.
Home. You can't lose this game. Listen. You can't lose this game at home. Throughout the whole course of this air quote process of the Ben not shooting and Harden being a loser that we already knew and everything that's happened, right? This will be the worst one of all of them for Joel Embiid because now it's all you ain't getting bailed out by anybody else.
Yeah,
that's all.
Yeah, it's on him. It's on him now.
No Doc, no Ben, and no Harden. Just you, buddy.
All you, baby.
Just you. And then there was one in the boat. I mean, the supporting cast is on the shore. You got to go pick him up, Joe. Go pick up the cast, buddy. Go pick him up.
Jay, what does that even mean? You've been telling Maxey Pad going to be balls out from the jump? What are you talking about?
You won't believe what? Maxey's a good player.
Yeah, I don't know where you're going with that.
Maxey a damn good player. That's on. Maxey a damn good player.
Michael, I don't know how the New York Knicks are favorites in that series, brother. I don't know. I mean, Vegas pretty smart.
No shot, Tommy. No shot. I bet
they're not.
I bet you Sixers. Listen, I don't want to jump ahead, but if the Sixers Knicks, I bet Sixers are minus 120. I bet it. I guarantee it.
I won't be surprised.
I guarantee.
Are you saying that Maxey
will be favorites?
Are you saying that you thought you were telling everybody that Maxey was going to be good? I think that's what you're saying.
Yeah, I think that's what he's saying too.
Yeah, if that's what you're saying, then yeah, we agree. Absolutely agree, brother. For sure.
We match up against the Bucks and Knicks. Well, both actually, both.
But give me the Knicks.
Like Boston, Boston's the team I'm worried about. But give me the Knicks, of course. No Randall. Yeah.
The Villanova Knicks.
Brunson's awesome. Listen, don't get me wrong. I think Brunson's awesome, and he'll play well. But we'll beat the Knicks. If Joel's healthy, we'll beat the Knicks. No doubt in my mind. We beat the Knicks.
Well, you're talking about a series where their best player is Jalen Brunson, who I like a lot.
He's a good player. Good player.
And I don't know. And I could argue that we have the two best players on the court.
I would say three. Tommy. I would say three best.
Who you put in third?
Okay, maybe Brunson's better than him, but Joel, Maxey.
That's it.
I guess it's that.
Hang up the phone, brother. We're going too far. We're going too far if we do that.
I don't want to go too far.
I mean, he was worried about the Heat. Now we have the three best players against the Knicks. We can't beat the Heat.
That's him.
But we're gonna
Brunson might be better than Maxey, but he's also older. So
Jalen Brunson's 5'11". Like
I ain't scared of no Brunson.
I can beat Jalen Brunson.
I feel like I put the Pitbull Kyle Lowry on him.
I give Jalen Brunson a problem. I feel like I give Jalen Brunson an issue. I feel like.
I think we have the perfect matchup for Jalen Brunson because we have Kyle Lowry and they're both slow.
Well, I mean,
right, so it's like
that's
a good guy to be able to.
Put a Philly guy on him. Put a Philly guy on him.
It's no disrespect over our own guy. I mean, it's Joe, and it's not even close. And then I'll give the nod to Brunson. He's been doing it for years, right? But Maxey's third. It's close. I mean, you can go, Cotton Bowl. That's where I land there too. I mean, but it's not. I don't think it's eye popping. I mean, but I think Brunson's really, really good, and I think
I think
Maxey's really good too. But I go
Brunson's a stud.
I go Joe Brunson, Maxey in that series, and that's
probably should be. I probably give Maxey the little edge on Brunson only because he's on the court with Embiid. If you just like separated it and said who's better, Brunson or Maxey, Brunson's obviously better. Like we talked about, he has a bigger track record. He's obviously carried that team to where they're at right now, so he's obviously better. But when you
he can play in New York.
Yeah, which isn't easy.
But
now Maxey with Embiid,
he kind of has the veteran moves. Yeah.
Yeah, Maxey with Embiid is arguably a top 12 player in the league. It's like his numbers speak to that.
I would agree with that.
Which with Brunson's probably would too. I'm not. He just doesn't have that.
When Embiid's on the court, Maxey's awesome.
I feel like in a playoff series, you need somebody else. I feel like it's really hard in a 7-game series to say, "Hey, Jalen Brunson, you got to beat the Sixers by yourself."
Yeah,
I think it's asking a lot from him. If he had Randall, if they had Randall, they're dangerous as shit. If they have Randall, they're dangerous.
If you're them, in that locker room, in that locker room, they're talking about Bogdanovich has got to be a monster for them. You know what I mean? If they're talking like, "Hey, Boggy, you got to be the second best player in the series. You got to be the second or third best player in this series if we're going to have a chance." You know what I mean?
And with Batum or Toby on them, I like our chances because both of those guys play good D.
Me too, Tommy. Me too. But Sweeps is right. Like that's if you're the Knicks, you're like, okay, it's got to be on Bogdanovich or it's got to be on who's the secondary guy that can step up. That's what the Knicks are looking at. Yeah. We should beat them. Like, I don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but if we play them, we should beat them.
It's not even like in question to me. We're head and shoulders a better team than the New York Knicks.
To me, if there's no one that can guard Embiid on that team,
they're too small.
They're too small. They're too small.
Mouse in the house.
Easily beat them. Mouse in the house.
Like the only reason. Even Miami, like with all due respect to Miami, like they're a little small for us too. What would Embiid on the court? With Embiid on the court, we get like they're big because like Bam's big, obviously, but he's not Embiid big.
Bam's not that big.
No, but he's not Embiid big. Yeah,
Embiid beats Bam. Yeah,
that's their size. They don't have that. They don't have the length. Now, how Miami can hurt us is guard play, right? You can't have a Caleb Martin go off. You can't have a Tyler Hero go off. Yeah, but that being said,
hitting threes.
I think our wing defense is way better than it was last year too. I think it's head and shoulders. That's why I like the Kyle Lowry signing. Right away, I just thought it brought us.
Kelly Oubre's been great. I love
Kelly Oubre's been phenomenal.
Kelly Oubre's been great.
Kelly Oubre's gonna get paid.
I love Kelly Oubre.
Kelly Oubre's gonna get paid.
Big Kelly Oubre guy. I think Kelly Oubre might be showing out right now. I'm ready for it. Big Kelly Oubre time.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love it. I do. Kelly Oubre. Kelly Oubre can ball. Kelly Oubre can play.
Martian, that might be the comment of the night.
I know people know, but Kelly Oubre can play. Martian, Kelly Oubre can play.
he's like the guy in European Vacation. He got hit. The guy on the bike. He got hit.
I saw the no Diddy at the end. He ain't that big. No Diddy.
No Diddy.
You're right though. He ain't that big. No Diddy. I like our chances.
That's fine.
Honestly, I'm shocked that the Knicks got the 2 seed. That's shocking to me. And
Bucks lost today.
I get it. I get it, Greg. Thank you. I'm just to me it's shocking because I think I would much rather play the Knicks than the Bucks. Much rather play the Knicks than the Bucks.
You don't say.
Yeah, I think that's.
You don't say.
I think that's a consensus. Yeah.
Yeah, much rather. Greg. Oh, they lost today. Thanks, Greg. Thanks. Didn't know.
We weren't sure. I mean, you were bombing over at the park.
Didn't just lose. Got absolutely freaking doored.
Did they get doored? I love
25.
that. I love that. I love that.
The Pacers dropped 157 on whoever they played. The Hawks. Nice defense, Pacers.
157.
157.
The NBA is a disgrace. 157. Somebody should be killed. 157. It's not an all-star game. 157.
I guess today was.
That's terrible.
Well, to me that tells me I don't want. To me that tells me I don't want the 2 seed. Why do you think that is? Take a guess, guys. Yeah. Think it's a coincidence that they gave up that many today? I don't.
I like where your head is. I like that. I like that.
He didn't play for a reason.
Yeah. They gave up 113.
Well, whatever. Whatever.
Yeah, he didn't play.
They got Dord, though. They got Dord, right? Though they got
Dord.
But there's a reason he didn't play. There is a reason that the Freak didn't play today because they don't want to play Miami or the Sixers, especially the Sixers in that first round. That's my guess.
Yeah, I think you're right. Because or so Orlando's a 6.
Yeah, no 5.
Yeah,
5.
That's a walk.
Orlando's 5.
Oh, who's 6?
Pacers.
Oh, well, Pacers tough though.
Yeah, they should have won.
Orlando's a walk through. Who's 4?
Cavs.
Oh, they're gonna walk. Never mind. Orlando might beat them.
Well, my point is, the Bucks didn't want the Sixers in the first round.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you.
That's all I know.
I agree. I think they ducked. They ducked, Tommy. You're right. It smells like a duck to me. So
that the sniff duck. When I saw he wasn't playing today, and like what the implications, I was like, "Yep, Doc wants Glenny wants no parts."
We know Glenn. Smells like a duck.
He doesn't want no parts of losing in the first round of Joel Embiid because that's what's coming for him.
Yep. You're right. Yep. 100%. Glenn Rivers. What a bum. God, I hope we play. I would love to play. I would love to play them.
Imagine being this dumb. Like there's dumb and then there's Brad Ryer dumb where he says, by the way, wishing to play the Knicks. I don't know if we're wishing, but we'll take them.
We'll take the Knicks.
With who?
You're hurt.
Brad. With who? Who's burying her ass with the Knicks?
Most players hurt.
Imagine hating Philly that much.
OG Anunoby's a good player. I'll give you that. But
imagine hating Philly that much, and you're talking about well rested. Hey, Brad, we play one more game than you. Hey, there you go, well rested, and the best player in the series is well rested. Just as rested as the Knicks are. He didn't play today.
Who's covering Joel? That's all.
Yeah,
I know.
It's all right. It's all right.
That's the thing. Who's covering Joel?
Brad, I wouldn't take a shot if you didn't come in saying bury your asses. Like imagine thinking you think you're that good. Like there's nobody but Boston fans that should be talking about burying asses.
Yeah.
All right. Now the only ass that's gonna get buried now is Diddy's and yours. All right, because that's what's coming. The only 2 asses gonna get buried. The Knicks ass is gonna get buried in the first round, right? And Diddy's. They're the 2 asses. And how much you want bet on?
A lot of Diddy talk.
Right, I'll bet you $5K that the Sixers beat the Knicks if they see them in the first round. $5K.
There's no shot the Knicks beat the Sixers.
No. Throw the money up because you came in talking bury asses. So now, and if you agree with me, hit the like, hit the subscribe, turn your alerts on, baby. Stay with us.
We're
the best in the business.
We're 5K.
5K on
5K.
A lot of ass talk. A lot of ass playing here. A lot of ass playing here today.
No Diddy.
5K, no Diddy.
A lot of ass play. What up, Don?
Brad, you can't. Okay, if they lose to Miami, then it's a moot point. If the Sixers play the Knicks, I said on air, 5K. You gonna do it?
No, you ain't gonna do that.
You ain't gonna do it because you don't believe what you're saying.
No, I like that, Tommy.
He drinks out of a saucer.
I love it. I love it. I don't have to pay it, so I love it.
Saucer talk. That's a nice warm bowl of milk in a saucer right there. He ain't no taking that. He ain't taking that.
Isaiah Hartenstein. That's your answer. That's your big boy.
They're gonna have to play boxing. They're gonna have to play boxing 6 on Joe. Get the hell out of here. 6. Never seen anything like it.
You're gonna see tips. You're gonna see tips. Look what. Is that tips? Look at tips pops up.
I talk about burying answers. They can't even cover. They got no. Oh my God, it's incredible. Stuck by the Bulls today. Stuck by the Bulls today.
All right, so you answered my question, Brad. He said you want to bet, go to AC, go for it. No. I said you came in here talking about burying asses. No Diddy. So what I did was say, I'll put 5K up. The Sixers beat the Knicks. You don't want to do it. I don't want to go to AC. I didn't come in talking about burying asses. I said that we're better than the New York Knicks. And if you call yourself a basketball fan and you actually go sit around or in your little house, right, your little couch, and say to yourself, you know what, my New York Knicks are better than the Sixers. You don't have a clue. Then you don't have a clue about basketball. I forgot more about basketball. Actually, my 3-year-old forgot more about basketball than you did, and he flops every time. So, right, so at the end of the day, you don't know shit. You don't know shit. You could just came in and went on a Nick Love spree.
With no Randall.
And it would have been kumbaya in here.
No Randall.
Would have been kumbaya. But you want to come on out. You want to come on out and puff your chest and bury an ass. Here we are. Got real nervous. Look at him. Go to AC then.
Go to
right?
AC.
Go to
AC.
AC.
Go to AC. Oh, go to AC.
It's all love, Brad. It's all love.
It's all
right.
love. It's all love. It's all love. The Knicks stink. It's all love. The Knicks stink.
I'm going to say it way well. I'm going to say it way well. The Knicks
stink. It's all love. I would love to play the Knicks.
You want to talk about the most overrated 2 seed of all time?
I couldn't be happier to play the Knicks.
We already said sign me up. I will sign away stuff.
Yeah, sign me up. Sign me up for the Knicks. I love it. Sign me up.
You come in here.
We beat the Knicks. We beat the Knicks.
That's a comment.
1,000%.
Wear a Knicks hat if they lose. If the Sixers win, I'll wear a Sixers hat. Forget the money. I aim to humiliate.
What does that mean?
I'll wear it too. Actually, I'll wear it. I'll wear a goddamn Knicks hat for a month straight. Actually, I'll wear a Knicks hat till next basketball season. Ooh. You gonna do it? Because I just keep doubling down on your ditty ass. Like so let's do it.
I like that, Tom.
I just love that everything comes with a ditty. I'm gonna keep that theme going for us tonight.
No ditty.
I'm just gonna
No ditty. No ditty.
Did he take the bet?
Diddy, no ditty. Diddy, no ditty.
This will be our last show. But yeah, good times being had by all.
Illuminati coming.
You
hear that knock? You hear that knock? That's That's the Illuminati. Got a strobe light. Got a party for you. Here we go.
That's so good. That's so good.
Oh, here they come.
I was hoping to catch a swarm bomb today. Go viral. Change my life. Nothing happened. Phillies stink. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. I'd love to grab. This is off subject.
Who guards Embiid?
I'd love to grab Thompson by his throat and like really think. I want him to really think I'm going to kill him. Like where he's like, oh, he starts getting a little nervous just because I'm like, take Schwarber out of the leadoff spot. Please, for the love of God.
He's got a shake weight.
Wow. Diddy got big.
Shake weight commercial. Oh my goodness.
Shake weight. I want to choke Thompson. Seriously.
You're going to choke something.
I think Embiid is a Philly fan, so I think Embiid's just asking.
No. Yeah. I would say Lowry. I would say Maxey. Different guys like that.
Anybody?
Yeah. I mean, he'll probably get
Brunson's
his.
not on guard.
If we're going to be honest, though, if we're going to be honest, if we're going to play the Knicks, Brunson probably gets his. They probably let him get his and probably guard everyone else is what I would expect them to do.
That's what you do in this league.
Guard the rim, let Brunson get his, and then guard everyone else. Would be my.
You got a lot of guys when you throw Brunson. You throw Oubre, you can throw Harris, you can throw.
Yeah, you
all
throw
of our guards.
Multiple guys.
D'Anthony Melton's back, so he can play him, right? You know what I mean? I think it's huge getting him back this last week.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
I mean, Brunson's going to get his. Like, if we play them in a series, Brunson's going to get his. He's going to get his. He's a good player. He's going to get his. But you just make it tough on him. And then don't let anybody else go crazy. That's all it is. Don't let Anunoby go crazy. Don't let Bogdanovich go crazy.
Yeah. I mean, he can get
That's
40. He can't have 40. He can have 40. He can have 40. He can't have two other guys have 20, 25. Can't do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I would say the one thing I think, and we saw it as soon as, we saw this as soon as Joel came back. But our defense is like at another level.
Way better. So much better. So much better.
I just don't think in years past where guys would beat us that you're like, dude, is this real life? right? Like some of the coaching stuff we've been through, and you see these guys have no right beating us, like beat us in series, etc. Like I just hope that that's over with Nick and his staff.
It should be, Tommy.
Well, you're not going to see a guy that has no right beating you.
Yeah.
In a game during a series, like get the best of you, right? Starting with Wednesday night. Like I don't need a Caleb Martin going for 30. Like let's knock that shit off. Like if Jimmy gets his 28 or 30, okay, they still shouldn't beat us, right? It's like I can't have like whoever name a guy that you're not thinking about as much.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who it is. Doesn't matter who it is. They can't go for 30. Here's Duncan Robinson. Doesn't matter who it is. Can't have him go for 30. No Duncan Robinson for 25. Nobody. You got to win that game. You got to win that game. Oh, yeah. Bill. Healthy. Sixers should beat the Knicks in 5. Problem is that
read it then.
Sixers should beat the Knicks in 5. Problem is Embiid capable of hurting himself sitting on the bench. We get it. We get it, Bill. We get it. Is Embiid injury prone? We get it. We get it. But right now he's healthy.
We get it, Bill.
We get it. We get it. We get it. Fucking Bill. I love Bill. I love Bill to death. Bill, I love you. But come on. We get it. We get it. I hope we get over the hurdle of the second round just to go see Boston in the final, because then everyone's playing free. I would love to beat the Celtics and have Bill cry his way the fuck home. That would be the greatest thing ever. Love you, Bill. Love you, Bill. Cry home. Love
you. Oh God.
Cry home.
We get it. That's his habit. We get it. Like we're living this.
Who's guarding Joel on the Celtics? I get the Celtics are good. Who's guarding Joel? Who's guarding Joel?
Al Horford.
Al Horford. Don't give me Al Horford anymore. I get it.
It's all about his. I wasn't talking about him. I was talking about his sister. That's about all they got to cover and beat.
You're right. Anna Horford. Yeah.
Anna Horford.
I get it. You're right.
Not Al.
But don't give me Al.
Maybe Al too, though. Maybe Al too, because I know where Sleeves is going. Al does own us whenever he doesn't play for us.
I'm not even bringing up revisionist his history. All I know is I'm not even fucking cracking jokes. I ain't poking that fucking bear. I ain't fucking doing shit, right? Because that is a fucking Diddy party lube job, right? When we play the Celtics, all right? So I got no time for cracking jokes. I'm just hoping we can shock the world. That's it. That's it, Bill. You're Godzilla. Bill, you guys are Godzilla. I'm just hoping we play well. That's it, coach speak. I'm just hoping we get off the bus and we play well. I'm not poking any bear.
That is true. Listen, Bill. I love you, Bill. Let me see you in the Eastern Conference Finals. That's all I want. That's all we want. Let us see you in the Eastern Conference Finals. That's all we want.
Yeah, I'll say this, though. I'll say this about the Celtics. You know, as much as haven't been good enough and haven't got past second round, they haven't won shit.
No.
So, you know, and they're our daddy. I'll call you daddy. But before I call you daddy in a Diddy party, I'm going to say you haven't won shit.
Tommy.
That's simple. You haven't won shit either.
Even if they go to the finals again this year, they won't lose. They won't win again because no one can guard Jokic on that team. Denver will beat them again. Guess what?
I just like talking shit.
We got somebody that can guard Denver. I would love that. When we get to the finals, watch out.
First off, we went from not being the Heat with him to I want Denver.
Oh yeah, 44 minutes.
I want Denver.
44 minutes. This guy has reversed his wave. I mean, he got the wave. He got past the iceberg, and now he's like, I got clear water.
Kids just out here.
Missed the iceberg. And now he's fucking good. Now he's ready to go.
Missed the iceberg. Iceberg dead ahead.
We're in the open. We missed it. We're in the open sea. Brian's on the open sea like a captain.
Love and life.
Captain Willie.
Love and life.
Shake Wake video a couple minutes ago. It's incredible.
Doggy paddle.
Love and life.
Oh, yeah, you got to. Absolutely. Incredible.
I don't know what the hell we were just talking about, but
listen, have I been drinking? Yes. I think.
Really?
I think the Sixers are in the best spot they've been in for years. Like they're in the best spot they've been in years. Like they are in the best spot they've been in years. You get the 7th seed. The Knicks fucking stink. The Knicks stink out loud. You beat the Knicks.
We tried to tell you this 45 minutes ago. This is what we tried to do. We were trying to bring you in. We tried to bring you in. You were scared of Jimmy. We're trying to bring you in.
I was here.
Were you?
I mean, everybody just tuned in. Brian got his wisdom teeth out, so I was here. He's a little loopy right now. He's got his wisdom teeth taken out, but he's a trooper. He's a trooper.
You were not here.
You disagreed 3 seconds into the show.
Yeah, like I didn't even get to the poll. I just started reading it, and you were like, "Disagree, no shot."
I did say we're gonna lose to the Heat. I did say
we know.
Not easy.
I'm back.
I mean, I couldn't. Like you couldn't hand deliver me 2 better series to get to the Celtics. I don't give a shit about the fucking Pacers.
I agree.
Kidding me? I don't care about the Pacers and Hal Burton. Knock it off. All right, you tell me Knicks Pacers to get to the Celtics.
Miles Turner.
Yeah. Okay. Cool story. I'll go to French fucking Lick, Indiana, all 7 to see them if it went 7. Because that I could care less about the Indiana Pacers. Cool story. Solid team. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Sign me up. Let's go. Or if it's Cleveland, whoever it is, sign me up. I'll see you in the second round.
See, I'd love to see Cleveland. They stink.
Please.
They stink.
Please
give me Cleveland. They stink.
You're acting like not easy. You told me Knicks Pacers. That's pretty easy.
You couldn't see Cleveland to the finals.
Oh yeah, because they're
They're
4. They're 4. So it could be Milwaukee. Well, that's a little harder now. Now you're talking, Bill. All right. If you would have subbed out Pacers, then we have a conversation. But the Knicks Pacers, sign me up, please.
Yes.
Please.
And it might not work. And it might not work, right?
I love going
Knicks. You're right, Greg. It might not.
Sign me up.
Bill, the Hawks is lazy to me. Anybody who brings up the Atlanta Hawks series is lazy. That's a lazy. Oh, remember all that stuff? Yeah, I remember Doc Rivers. I remember Ben Simmons literally being a pussycat. I remember it all, Bill. I remember every bit of the Hawks series. All right,
we were alive. We remember.
We were maybe paralyzed.
We were alive. We were there.
Everybody was mobile, alive. We were here. We were present in that series. We did a live reaction to that goddamn disgrace of an ending. All right, so those are coming in here and telling me about the Hawks. I don't care about the Hawks. That's lazy. All right, it's lazy. That's like Cowboy shit. Like anybody who can bring up Atlanta Hawks anymore that take shots at the Sixers, that's Cowboy shit. We're way past that. We've had enough collapses since. We don't need to talk about that one. You want to bring up last year? I like that. I like.
Yep. That's it.
He's right though. We got more collapses since then.
That's nothing for me. Like you want to stab me. You can stab me losing game 6 and 7 last year. That's how you stop. You ain't stab me.
That's the one. That's the one.
When a guy literally walked around with a ditty in his butthole. I mean, I got no time for that.
Yeah. How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll Center? Just you got to eat the whole fucking pop. You know what I mean? You got to eat the whole fucking thing. Stop licking it. Just fucking take the whole thing down, would you? Would you already? Fucking Hawks. Christ almighty. Well, I don't even remember that. I don't, Bill. Jesus. So I blocked that out. I blocked that whole time that Ben Simmons was here. I blocked the whole time. The whole time Ben Simmons was here, I was in a coma. I blocked it out. That's it. Woke up. Fucking, this is Doubtfire type. Fucking back. I'm back.
Is Ben gone? Okay. We're back.
Oh. We're back. Bill, we love you, Bill. We love you, brother. It's all
we
fun.
do love you, Bill. We do love you, Bill. We do love you, Bill. But
so you're sitting on the fucking lottery ticket, buddy. So we're having fun with you.
I hope
we're having fun with
everything
you.
bad in the world happens to the Celtics. Besides that, we love
We're
it.
we're having a great time, buddy.
One guy's talking about. We got one guy on the show talking about he's sitting on lottery tickets, while the other guy is literally saying, "I hope everything bad happens to the Celtics." I'll give you both spectrums of where we're at.
I mean, listen, you can have the lottery ticket in your hand and get hit by a fucking Greyhound bus.
Like, I hope everything bad happens to the Celtics. Everything.
I mean, he's got the ticket in his hand. He could still get hit by a goddamn bus.
Fine with it. Love you, Bill.
John says, "Bill, get the fishing gear." That'd be amazing. Imagine if they didn't even make it there.
Yeah, no shot. No shot.
A clean one.
No shot.
Not easy.
That'd be amazing.
Zach LaVine averages 50, and they beat the Celtics.
Oh, the Bulls! Oh my God! Could you imagine full circle? Everybody come in chat. Tom, I told you we should have traded for LaVine.
Zach LaVine, him.
Because we would lose to the 8 seed.
Stop.
You know what I mean? Zach, we would get all the way through.
Stop.
We would get all the way through to the Eastern Conference Finals and somehow beat a team that loses to the 8 seed.
Stop it. Zach LaVine stinks. Stop it.
No, he does.
Stop it.
He does. But
it's not a dunk contest. Zach LaVine stinks. Everybody,
you don't got to tell me. You don't have to tell me.
Stop. Zach LaVine stinks. Greg thinks Zach LaVine's good. Zach LaVine stinks. Stinks.
No, that was other frauds who used to be on this network.
That's not Greg. Yeah,
those frauds aren't on it. You get rid of idiots.
I'm sorry, Greg. You're right.
Yeah, because you get rid of idiots. Like Tom's a good owner, right? Like I'll get rid of morons. Like if you're gonna walk around and talk about Zach LaVine for 2 years, I'll get rid of you. All right, as he's a fucking 10 seed again or a 9. All right, I'll get rid of you. That's how it works. All right, we'll just leave that. We'll leave that right there. Stinks.
Guess what? If you can never play well in the playoff game, you stink. That's facts. I don't gotta do nothing else with that. Now, I will say, Joel needs to play well in the playoffs.
He just needs to suit up.
But if you don't play well in the playoffs, you stink. And Zach LaVine has never played well in a big game in his life ever. Oh, he jumps well. Oh, he can dunk. Oh, fuck you. I fucking hate Zach LaVine.
The phone line's down. Ted, call back later.
I'm like, Marshall, I'm like 50 Cent. You know what I mean? I'm just dropping all since we're gonna stay on course with this whole conversation. I'm like 50 Cent in this, right? I'm dropping the facts. That's all.
50 dropping facts. 50
dropping facts. I feel like I'm Tupac in them.
50 dropping facts.
I ain't shot at anybody, Ted.
No, 50 dropping facts.
What's up with that wrench?
No,
what's up with that wrench, Don?
No, Diddy.
Yeah, listen, it ain't a shot at anybody. We're just having a good time. All right.
Yeah.
No, just before we start tagging, I don't want people tag.
Tag away.
Tag away then.
Tag up.
Tag him what?
Ted, he would be both. To answer Ted's question, it's a simple question. We're here to answer people's questions.
Yes.
There's a guy in the blue shirt, drunk, high or both. That's a combo guard. Great combo guard.
Yep. Out of UNC. The big fella.
If you answered both, you are correct.
At 6'7".
It feels great.
Out of North Carolina. No, out of Syracuse.
Listen, I missed the last 2 weeks. I can't miss this week. I was at the Phillies game. They got their ass kicked. I got drunk. What do you want from me? Like, what do you want? What do you want from me?
KZ, I'll leave this at this because I'm not talking about other people. This is built for the people that are here. Some people are frauds. Some people are fakes. Those people are not a part of A2 Date. You can leave that conversation right there and enjoy listening to the rest of the show and all the great content we do from people that are here. That's all. So, that being said, Welsh, you back on? You agree to the poll?
I'm in.
He's back in. The Sixers will defeat the Miami Heat and take on the Knicks in the first round of the NBA playoffs. Right now, 84%. 84% agree. 84% agree to that, and 16% disagree.
Good job by us. We convinced the guy in 54 minutes. We convinced him.
I'm in. I'm in.
He's back. He's back.
I'm back. I'm in.
I'm
nervous about Jimmy a little bit.
Yeah. You know what? I like that. Every time you drink, you're a double upper. Makes sense. Like you don't say anything one time. Every time you drink, you're quick. You're very repetitive, but it's quick. You'll say Jimmy like 5 times. You'll be like Jimmy.
I'm good.
I'm good. Is he good? Not sure. He's good.
I'm good.
Martian, who's been here for 55 minutes, says Will sobered up. He did a little bit. You can tell by his eyeballs.
Little bit.
Oh, what a shot.
Habib, I mean, that's a good one. Philadelphia second rounders. It might be the new.
Unfortunately, that's correct.
It's probably correct.
Is Habib a fan or is he?
Yeah, draft night's coming up, Johnny. We'll have live reactions to the draft. We do that every year. That's not going to change.
O-lineman. We're going to take an O-lineman. I smell it. I smell an O-lineman.
Just the way he just yelled it out. Like.
Smells an O-lineman.
O-lineman.
I smell it. Greg.
You're probably not wrong.
I smell it. I smell an O-lineman.
Well, he'll change his mind in 50 minutes.
I can't believe it's 11 days away. I might have to take off that entire week. I might have to take off that entire week.
Let's take the white corner. I'm in. Cooper DeJean, I'm in.
You're in on Cooper DeJean?
I'm in. Whites are back.
Well, I was in on Honey Bijan last year, and I'm sure as hell in on Cooper DeJean.
Yes.
So I'm on all the mustards, the
whites
sauces.
The whites are back. I'm in. The whites are back. I'm in.
We didn't need to double up on that one. Like
no,
first time was enough. You made it clear.
I'm serious.
I know. We knew the first time you said it. We knew how serious you were.
I mean, best running back in the NFL.
Are we doing?
We know.
Best player in college basketball. Best player in women's college basketball. I mean, we're back.
Can't say
we're
that.
Back. We're
like,
back.
You can't.
This is facts. You can say.
No, but you have to clear it. But you have to clear it up first before you say. You have to say in sports, right? You can't just say like the whites are back. Like they are right. Like
well,
you don't necessarily say that. You got to say
we've had a rough go. We're back.
The whites are back. Has to be clipped.
We're back.
I don't know if we want to clip that, but yeah.
Or edit it.
We're back.
Your choice. Whatever, however you want to look that up.
I mean,
that couple minutes.
Slam dunk can't be in back-to-back years.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Not sure how we want to approach this, but
we're back.
But we're back.
We have some options. We do have some options. Yeah. We can just leave.
We're back.
We've been hacked.
This is simple. We're back.
Yeah, we always said. Yeah, we always said we didn't care how we went viral. The 40 Boys thing here. It's bigger than us, right? So if the whites are back, is what takes us to the promised land. We're in.
Please.
Not all the whites necessarily being back. We're just in on the viral.
Yeah, we're in on one guy getting fired.
First off.
Hey, thanks for the boost. Hey, it's like cable guy. Hey, I never dunked before, Wills. Thanks for the boost. Thanks for the boost.
Listen.
No, you need to do number one now. Thanks for the boost. Hey,
I have nothing against any race. I'm just saying the whites are back. That's all I'm saying.
Was that all you were saying?
That's it. That's it. This is simple facts. Look them up. Simple facts. Whites are back.
In sports, to be clear, he's saying we're back. We're making a push.
Yeah, careful when you Google that. Careful when you Google that.
Anybody
out there? There's a disclaimer.
Been a rough run the last decade.
Put that disclaimer out there. Careful when you Google that, please. I don't even want to say it. I know I'll get canned. I'm actually trying to get canned. I should say it. Hey, Will's put it on a fucking tee for me. Guy told me that he's trying to help me out.
How's that playing? How you doing?
Doing well.
Martian said it sounds crazier the second time.
Oh yeah, try it. Yeah.
Yep. It's only gotten worse. It's not been cleared up at all yet.
It's not like a good wine. It hasn't aged well.
I love everybody.
No bad.
Listen, I love everybody. I'm just saying the weights are back. That's all.
This is like a bottle of Mad Dog. This is not good at all. Mad Dog 2020.
I've had some MD 2020 in my life.
I'm sure
It's a rough time. It's a rough time.
Probably had it today at the tailgate. Sounds like
No. I wouldn't be on the broadcast if I had MD 2020.
Did see
maybe
they started well for you. So you saw a real life pirate. So saw an eye patch.
I guess that's where he felt like the. I guess that's where.
It's the truth.
That's where he felt like the whites are back.
Whites are back.
The white pirates are back.
Gilbert and John. I mean, there hasn't been a white corner since I think J.T. Seahorn.
Yeah.
Like 2000. We're about to have one picked in the first round. I mean, come on. Whites are back.
Yeah.
He might think. I don't want to draft him.
No, it'll be a safety by June. He'll be a safety by June.
Yeah, but
he'll be a safety by June.
But he will be the first corner.
Right after they pick him, actually, just to be clear, he's a safety.
As he's walking to the podium, the safety for Iowa.
Safety
by
Iowa.
June.
Safety by June.
Yeah, the Eagles would take the safety from Iowa.
Roger's like, just to be clear, that is a safety.
Corner.
Mr. Rudy Poo says, Philly stink. Bring on the damn play-in. It is what it is, fellas. We're feeling good about the play-in.
Yeah.
We're going to segue to some Phillies talk. Not feeling too good about them. Really inconsistent, which is typical Philadelphia Phillies to start a season, right? Riddle me shocked. I'm not. This is what they do. And you have a day where you feel like you sort of break out of it. You have a big win yesterday. Like that, you have a big walk-off that you hope that carries over. It does. You're up 2-1. Okay. And I think you left wheels in way too long this early in the season.
You didn't have it today.
You didn't have it today. You got to have a sense for that. You got to have a feel as a manager.
He got a little. That inning was a little fucked. But
either way,
agreed.
Either way, pitch 101 is drilled out of the stadium. So
drilled.
I mean, so at the end of the day, have a feel, Robbie. That's my biggest thing for him sometimes is he just, I know Wheels is our ace. I get it. I know it. It doesn't mean that your ace always has it, right? So if you feel like he's losing it, have a feel. I love letting my guys get out of jams, but you let them try to get out of first and second, but you have to have a feel after you have a guy on first and second to say, hey, maybe because I don't want to bring a guy in with the bases loaded, maybe this is where I have to go get him, right? And he didn't want to do that. Whatever. I mean, he could have easily got out of it. Just like he gave up a grand slam, of course. But the offense has been downright anemic, and the pitching's actually been really good up until today. So I'm not gonna get on this pitching staff one bit, right? Even this bullpen,
very good, Tom.
This bullpen's made a full circle. They've been a lot better since the first series. So at the end of the day, it's on my $1 billion lineup. Okay, it's on the $1 billion lineup. And John, I don't know what's wrong with Harper, okay? But I ain't going to sit around here and kiss asses and say this is okay because you had 3 home runs in one game. He hasn't been good enough. He needs to have an MVP. He needs to have an MVP type goddamn year for us to win a damn division. This ain't the start of it, okay? Sure as I at the start of it, and there's a first baseman in Milwaukee hitting pretty good. So at the end of the day, I didn't need to move him to first, okay? I didn't need to do it. So I'm not going to revisionist history shit yet. Get your act together because we can't go back and get Reese back.
I was gonna say, don't you start being a Reese guy.
I'm not telling you.
Start being a Reese guy.
Oh, I became a big Reese guy. No, when I found out how great he was in the clubhouse, and 30 doesn't grow on trees, I dealt with the defense, and I didn't want him to leave. Okay, I didn't want him to leave. I was very clear about that.
You're correct.
I didn't need Bryce Harper. I didn't pay Bryce Harper to go to first base. He's a goddamn right fielder, and he's a damn good one.
Not this early.
And he's a damn good one. You want to do it at 35, 34? Okay. Be my goddamn fucking guest. We're doing it right now. That's not stupid money. That's stupid decisions. And he's been very good there, by the way. He's been very good there defensively. He's very good there. Nobody's going to question that. Nobody's going to question is Bryce Harper going to figure it out this year? Because of course he will, right? I'm questioning that, if you did it to play Marshall all day, then fine. But you're gonna freaking one day he plays, one day he doesn't. He's our best hitter.
Yeah,
he's our best hitter. So if you're gonna do that and not put Harper in the outfit, I'm doing that to open up for Brandon Marsh. I'm opening up a spot to play Brandon Marsh every day, not sit him against lefties. Knock off the bullshit, Robbie. That's where my issue's coming in at. I don't care who bats first. Yep. I don't care who bats seventh. I don't give a shit about that. I don't care about that. I care about what I just said. Some guys need to play every goddamn day, or 150, 155. One of those guys has to be Brandon Marsh. Don't tell me he can't hit lefties. Don't give me this shit, okay? Because your $1 billion lefty can't hit lefties either right now. So we're going to do this. So if you're going to keep it equal opportunity and we play no lefties against lefties, then sit them all down. Mm-hmm. Then none of them play. If you're going to be that goddamn missionary about it. That's my issue, not Schwarber letting lead off.
You're right. You are correct, though. You're correct. Brandon Marsh should play every day. Brandon Marsh should play every day.
Yeah, and I'm okay
100% should play every day. Also, Schwarber should not lead off. But I'm
that doesn't matter to me, though.
It matters to me.
Well, that's where he's success. That's where he's his best at.
He's actually hitting the highest he's ever hit right now. Throughout the beginning of the year.
Will, so you can come at me. Let's do it. You want to do this? You want to do this right now?
He can hit 220 with 40 bombs and walking at any spot in the fucking lineup.
But he doesn't.
Do it anywhere. He can do it anywhere.
His power numbers drop significantly for some reason.
Stop it.
You can tell me to stop it. When we signed Trey Turner, I wanted him to lead off. But some things are facts, Bri. Some things are facts. And you want to sit 1980 to sit 1980. It's in 1980 then. This team's going. No, this is a fact. This is a fact. This team's going back. This team's going to the World Series and an NLCS with him leading off. You got that much of a problem with it? You think that's why we lost? Is that why we lost?
I don't like it. I don't like it. It's not smart. It's stupid. And
stupid how he does it one time a game.
We paid Trey Turner, who his entire career was a phenomenal leadoff hitter. And then we made him not lead off. And guess what? He hasn't played great. So maybe
he played great. He played great with the Dodgers batting in a 2-hole.
He batted 2-hole in L.A.
And he batted like 389.
Shut the fuck up, Greg.
Well, no, because that's the truth. He had a great year batting in a 2-hole there.
He led off for Washington for years. He was awesome.
I'm not debating that Trey Turner isn't a great leadoff hitter. And when we signed him, I wanted him to lead off. But the difference of 1 and 2 is marginal. It's so marginal.
I disagree.
Because you're stuck in 1980.
I'm not
That's
stuck.
Why? Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
If anything,
and sometimes I am too. But I came out of it on this one. I came out of it on the leadoff thing. I hear you.
I would like us to run more. We run more if he leads off.
I just want to call him old because he brings it up like, get off my lawn every show.
But I'm an old school guy. But it doesn't have to just be that. I mean, I understand all the fucking hold on. I understand all the fucking other numbers. It's also a spot for your best hitter. He ain't your best hitter. So that's all I would say. It doesn't have to be 1980. It doesn't have to be prototypical. He's not your fucking best hitter. So if you want to fucking be a fucking nerd and open up the fucking folder like these guys do, then you would lead off Harper. Right? He gets more bats. It's just proven. You know what I mean? He hasn't been great now, but he will be. Right? The track record, I'm not worried about Wheeler, and I'm not worried about Harper. And I'm fine with Wheeler today because that's what you do. You let your fucking big dog get out of a situation. Right? Bo made a fucking error, then a walk, and then a fucking single. And I understand both your points.
I didn't watch it.
You can see when a guy doesn't have it. I get it. But that's a spot for your fucking big dog in a 2-1 game. It might have, now he doesn't have many hitters left. That's where I agree with both of you. All right. But I'm still letting my dude, I kill Topper all the time. I'm letting my guy face Lewinsky there. I don't care.
I'm with you on that.
I don't give a shit.
We haven't hit the biggest.
Well, I didn't know there was an error in editing. I didn't know some of those things. I just thought he lost. Yeah. He lost gas. I didn't see it.
Tommy, first off,
he wasn't sharp all game.
There was an error, and then there was a.
But definitely error. Yeah.
He punched out 10.
He should have punched. The walk was a punch out.
Okay.
Bring him up.
Okay. So then it makes sense on why you leave him in. So again, I didn't watch it. Was not home for the game, so I didn't see anything. I didn't see highlights or anything. So I didn't know what happened. I just assumed he just rode him.
The grand slam was well hit.
Well, I just assumed the guys on base had hits, right? Or he was walking guys. I assumed that there wasn't an error mixed in.
A lot of high counts. I mean,
A punchy.
like you said, he punched out 10. So
Yeah.
to Greg's point, 5 hits and 3 walks. He wasn't typical Wheeler. I mean, Wheeler usually gives you a quality start every time. I mean, it's once it's like a solar eclipse that when Wheeler doesn't have it. I mean, that's just the bottom line. Since he's been here, he's been healthy.
He's awesome.
And he's been a fucking nails.
And he's
awesome.
I'll say, he's just awesome.
Circling back to the Schwarber real quick, right? Like Wills, I was on that. I'm not like, again, I'm not on that side because I pounded the table when we signed Trey Turner for that, right? But then I've watched Schwarber them try it. I don't fall in today's baseball either, right? But I fall in the winning, right? And we've won like it. Now we won a World Series, no.
We have, but I feel we would. But do you think that Trey would be better as a leadoff? I think he would.
Maybe. I'm not going to like say no shot. He's better than the leadoff, right? I don't know. But I do know one thing. Kyle Schwarber is not as good home run wise when he's not, for whatever reason. I'm not telling Wills. I'm not like.
True that is. I don't know.
It is true. Look it up. Look up his home run rate.
It's just because he was hurt.
I'm not saying you're wrong. He probably hasn't hit there as much.
That's just because
no. But in terms of at bats,
I'm with you.
He's not
hurt. He was hurt for Chicago when he didn't lead off. Then he
I understand this. I'm not talking
for Phillies, and he was healthy. So I think he would hit homers regardless.
Well, real quick,
he would hit homers regardless.
I'm not saying he won't. He's a power hitter. Of course he will. I'm just telling you what they're looking at. His home runs per AB are way up in the leadoff for whatever reason. For whatever reason.
It gets more fastballs.
Like, what does a pitcher want to do first pitch usually in a game? Get it over.
Yeah.
Right? That's what they're banking on a lot. I'm not telling you that I'm going to pound the table from the leadoff either. I'm just more on the side of like whatever with it.
But
I'm over the conversation. But I'm over the conversation that you're not going to. We're going to win a World Series. He could bat 5 or 1. That's not going to be the final reason we win or lose. It's not going to be the reason.
It might be, in my opinion. In my opinion, it might be. I'm sorry. In my opinion, it might be.
Okay, I don't know
I hate him leading off. I hate it.
I know you do.
Hate it.
I'm almost tired of talking about it.
We only got one more year of this. I think this might be the last year.
I have a Schwarber shirt on currently, and I like Kyle Schwarber. I hate him leading off. I'm sorry. I just hate it. I'm sorry. I hate it. I hate it. You're never going to convince me that it's better with him leading off. You're not going to do it. You're never going to.
I'm not trying to convince you. I'm telling you why.
I know. I get it. I get it. I'm just saying.
If you think I'm sitting here trying to convince, you got to.
I know.
I'm calling you an old man because you sound like a guy. Get off my fucking lawn over it. Because every time we bring up Phillies, this is where you go.
I am.
They could lose 25 to nothing, and you're going to go here.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Okay, you know why they lost 25-0? Because he's fucking leading off. Like that's where that's where you're at.
Yes.
I'm tired of it,
yes.
so I am on attack mode with it because I do not care enough.
I hate it.
I think we did it on one show. It was like 15 more at bats.
Yeah, over the length of the year.
It's not a ton. But I can make the case out one trade to have 15 more.
And his fat ass clogs the fucking bases. I'm done. I don't want to get it. I'm not.
But I could also make the argument maybe I want trade at 15 more.
I love Kyle.
So you can make the argument a couple different ways.
I love Kyle Schwarber. I'll say this.
What's he clogging? What, he's just clogging Trey from triples? That's all he's really clogging.
Oh my God, Greg, shut the fuck up, please.
But I'm not wrong. All he's doing is clogging Trey from triples.
Greg. Trey Turner got the contract that he got because he was a great player, correct? Am I right or wrong?
You're wrong.
I'm wrong. So he got his contract for not being a player.
Yeah.
Okay.
He got his contract because he plays with Bryce Harper.
We're officially done. We're officially done now, Greg. We're done. It's over.
The band is broken up.
It's over. It's over.
It's a solo act.
We're done.
The whites are not back.
World is going Jay Timberlake. It's his solo career.
If Greg's in charge of the whites, we're not back. Yeah, we're not back. Unreal.
You're like, I love you, right? And I'm like, right, I get it.
Me or him? Who are you mad at? Me or him?
No, I'm not mad at anybody. I'm just.
He's wrong.
Who are you mad at?
I just think it's the biggest waste of time argument in sports. Like, I just think it's such a waste of time argument. Like, for the Phillies, it is. Like, yes, Trey Turner, if you gave me the baseball team, I'm leading Trey Turner off. But I'm not in control of it.
Yes.
But I'm not in control of it. I understand why they do it with Schwarber.
I want to fucking grab Topper by his throat.
Well,
I will choke him till he thinks like, oh my God, I might actually die. I want to. Like,
I know you've mentioned this. You've mentioned this.
So he thinks
it's unreal. It's unreal.
He thinks he's at a dinner party.
It's
he wants to choke him till he thinks he's at a dinner party. I'm up.
Till he thinks he's at a dinner party. It's unreal. It's unreal, Tommy. I can't. It's unreal.
You still haven't made an argument for why not.
Yes, I have.
What?
Trey Turner is a great player as a leadoff hitter. You can take 220 home runs and walks, and you can put it anywhere in the fucking lineup, anywhere besides leadoff, and we hit him leadoff. It's fucking insane. It's insane. It's insane. It's insane. Do you know baseball? I know you know baseball. I know all three of you know baseball. It's fucking insane. And if you think it's not, you're a liar. You're a fucking liar. It's insane.
I wouldn't go as far as insane.
It's insane. It's insane.
I wouldn't go as far as insane.
Let me bet this fat guy who can't run but hits homers lead off. Fucking insane! It's insane. Meanwhile, I got this guy his entire career has been great as a leadoff hitter. We'll bat him second, and meanwhile he's been shit. He's been shit as a second leadoff. I mean, just from the outside, maybe make a change. Just from the outside, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, going to 2 straight postseasons, the World Series, and NLCS, I think it's time to make a change.
I mean, Trey Turner's been shit. Has he been shit?
Was he shit last year?
Yes, he was shit.
Oh, he was? In the second half, he was shit?
Greg.
He was shit in the second half?
Greg.
Was he shit in the second half?
Greg, was he shit, Greg?
Was he shit in the second half of the season?
Greg.
Was he shit? Was he shit in the second half?
If anyone's against me, it's Greg. Greg, answer. Greg.
After the ovation.
After the ovation, he was not shit.
Oh, Greg. Oh, my God, Greg.
That's the truth.
The team played 10 games over 500
Don't you fucking dare, Greg. Don't you dare. Don't you. I will not allow
he batted
that.
350 after
Greg.
the ovation.
Greg.
Numbers don't matter to Brian.
Hey, listen. There's
Greg,
a crack. Cisco and Ebert. There's a crack in Cisco and Ebert right now, and nobody knows about it. I can see it. I can see the crack in Cisco and Ebert right now.
Yeah. People don't know. Me and Greg used to go to the movies together. No more. It's done.
There's a crack. There's a crack in it. There's a crack. That's it.
No more Tuesday movies.
First off, the thing is, I know Greg, and I know that he agrees with me. He just won't say it. I know it.
No, he was shit the first half of the year up until the ovation.
Shit, Greg.
And then he played almost like an
What's he playing right now, Greg? What's he playing?
And you think that's because he's batting in a 2-hole?
Yes.
You're an idiot.
Okay. Guess what?
The same 2-hole he batted with the Dodgers and Ray. Hold on, because you refuse. No. Well, I'm going on stuff. But when you refuse to look at numbers, you're an idiot.
Was he good? Wait. Hold on. Was he good when he hit leadoff for the Nationals? Was he good? Oh, maybe. He was kind of good.
Great question, Brian, because nobody knew he wasn't good. He's obviously been good his whole career.
Kind of good.
He hasn't been good his whole career?
So
we needed that.
Hasn't been good as a Philly.
Okay, so I'm just saying, you said in the 2-hole he can't hit.
He's been
okay. So 338.
Less than advertised.
Guy doesn't want to listen.
He should be hitting leadoff.
It's amazing. He just doesn't want to listen. You just don't want to listen. You refuse to listen.
I'll drive to your house and choke you right now.
Please come. Listen, doors open. 338 and 298 are sitting right here. 338 and 298 are sitting right here. 338 and 298 are sitting right here. You continue to just not want to listen to that. Shake your head. You're going to make excuses for the guy. I got no time to make excuses. If you don't hit, you don't hit. Don't give me.
I thought you were naming your right hand and your left hand. 298, 398.
I'm all about you want to make excuses, but it's not. He didn't struggle. He didn't struggle because he hit in a 2-hole here.
I didn't
struggle. Knock it off. That's making lame excuses for dudes.
He was 3 for 4 today. He looked great today.
Think so to you?
I like Trey Turner. I'm just saying he's better as a leadoff hitter. That's all.
Turner was 3 for 4.
Yeah, Turner was 3 for 4 today. He's better as a leadoff hitter. He is. He's better as a leadoff hitter. He just is.
But the numbers don't necessarily speak to that.
Yes, they do.
They don't, though. I just gave it to you. And you just poo-pooed it. When I did it last show, hold on. When I did this to you 2 weeks ago, when I did this to you 2 or 3 weeks ago, you admitted to it, and now you're going to continue to run from it. 3 weeks ago, pull the goddamn tape, pull the clip, because I had the same conversation with you, and you're like, oh yeah, you're right. You want to argue about the leadoff? Fine. Don't tell me he doesn't hit in the 2-hole. Don't tell me he doesn't hit in the 2-hole. That's all the argument is. That's it. Because he does. Okay. That's it. Would I rather him lead off? Fine. That's a different conversation.
He should hit everywhere. He's a good player. He should hit everywhere.
You claimed he didn't hit last year because he's in the 2-hole. That's what you said.
I did. You're right.
You did.
You're correct. But he's better as a leadoff.
He's a good player no matter where he bats. Is the point.
He's better as a leadoff.
It's 338 and 298 doesn't say that.
He should not be fucking leading off. He should not be leading off. I don't care. I don't care about anything else. I don't care who the fuck you lead off. You can lead my fucking nephew off. Kyle Schwarber should not be leading off. Fuck. Okay. Fuck.
Bob, Meatloaf.
It's just you're making excuses on why he struggled at the beginning of the year. That annoyed
No. Kyle Schwarber stinks.
What up, Moles?
You went from 1980 get off on.
I love Kyle Schwarber.
To participation trophy excuse gate 2024. That's where you went in the matter of 5 minutes. You went from get off my lawn to making excuses for guys. That's what happened. It must be the alcohol flowing in you, baby, because you switched up twice tonight. You're like Diddy. You're switching up so much, you just pulled a Diddy. You got so much coming in and out. No Diddy. What's the switch up? I don't even know anymore. But I feel like a lot's been switched by you tonight.
Turner should lead off. Kyle Schwarber should not fucking lead off. Do I like Kyle Schwarber? Yes.
Where are you batting him?
He shouldn't lead off.
Anywhere you're going to yell.
Anywhere
here we go.
in the lineup that's not fucking lead off.
Oh, so 2-hole's fine then to you.
I don't care. That's fine.
Stop it. Just stop it. Just stop it.
Not lead off. Anywhere.
Imagine thinking this is going to dictate us getting over the hump. Imagine thinking
that. It is.
Imagine sitting home and thinking that.
Imagine being you thinking that Kyle Schwarber.
Tom, imagine being somebody else. Just for a second. Just for a second. Put your mask on. Put your Spider-Man meat on.
I couldn't even finish.
It's been good. It's been a good diatribe. It's been a very, very good diatribe. So, have at it. It's been an outstanding 15 minutes right now.
Oh shit! But he should not lead off. I don't care. I don't care what anyone says. You'll never convince me that Kyle Schwarber should lead off. Ever. Forever.
Neptune's it back to the Sixers. Oh, they play Wednesday night, 7 p.m.
Yeah, gotta get a win.
5-point favorites at home.
Gotta get a win.
We all think they're winning that game. So
gotta get a win.
On the Madison Square Garden.
It's a gotta have. It's a gotta have game.
Gotta have's an understatement.
Gotta have it.
Listen, this right here. I mean, they don't win this game.
Gotta have it.
If for some reason they don't make the playoffs, you might see a lot of different stuff next year.
Well, yeah, gotta have it. Tommy,
no roster.
Gotta have it.
Greg, I don't hate this lineup. They're just never going to roll that out there. Where it says Turner, Marsh, Harper, Schwarber, Realmuto. It's the three lefties they won't roll out there.
I'm not putting three lefties again.
You are correct. You're correct, Tom. Tom's correct. But guess what? I take it over.
I'm not telling you I wouldn't do it. I'm just telling you.
No, Greg, I take it. I'll take it, Greg.
They're just not going to do that.
No, they wouldn't. You're right. But I take it over Schwarber leading off.
But dude, like I'm the guy. I'll try anything if I'm not hitting as a team. Like that's what annoys me. Like who you gonna worry about hurting feelings? I go in there and I pick it out of a hat. You know what I mean? When I'm hitting the way I'm hitting right now, I literally say, "Hey guys, you know what we're gonna do? This is fun. We're gonna actually pick out of a fucking hat." Like I would literally say that. I have a players meeting and say, "We're gonna pick out of a hat just to change something up here because something ain't working. So we're just we're gonna mess with stuff. Who gives a shit?" So I say these guys all care. Everybody cares where the hell they bat. This, that, and the third. Sometimes just moving 2 or 3 spots for whatever reason gets guys hitting. So that's what annoys me, not Schwarber leading off. What annoys me is I'm going to roll out the same damn thing every day. Then I'm just going to keep rolling it out. Change something up. Put Harper in the 2 one day. Put him in the 4 one day. Like mix and match some things, dude. You don't have to just roll the same damn thing out.
Tommy, let's be honest. We had, besides Harper's 3-homer game, I don't think we've scored 5 runs twice. We scored 9 runs when Harper had 3 home runs. Besides that, we've scored 5 runs twice.
Yep.
That's it. That's it. Like, that's an issue. I'm sorry. That's an issue. We got to score some fucking runs. Well, what are we doing? We've been pitching well. Our pitching has been good. We got to score some runs. We need to score some fucking runs. It's embarrassing almost. It's embarrassing. With Schwarber leading off, it's embarrassing.
No, but you're right. The offense has been anemic. The offense has been anemic.
Awful, Greg. Awful.
Mm-hmm. And it's funny because Eskin actually pushed Topper on the issue right before the Pittsburgh series because
that's why I like him, dude. That's why I still like him because they'll just press shit. Yeah, I mean, I just like a guy in the room that presses.
Right, Tommy. To your point, right? He said, "How can a manager help a struggling offense?" And Topper being missionary, just like you just keep rolling them out. Which I hear you, but at the same time,
imagine saying that.
Yeah, and he did it with a straight face.
Yeah, imagine
like being you're dumb for asking.
Imagine being our offense, and him being like, "Oh, we just keep rolling them out."
Just keep rolling it out.
I don't even like Eskin. But I love that question out asking. And Topper, grow the fuck up. Grow up one time. Get a clue. We got to do something. We got to do something. Guess what? I'm not a Topper guy at all. I think I manage the team better. Sign me right now for a fifth of the money. I manage the team better. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. First thing I do, I walk in the clubhouse, I say, "Hey, Schwarbs, you don't lead off anymore. Shut the fuck up. Don't be a pussy." And then I talk to Turner, and we get rolling. And we're rolling. We're rolling.
Anybody else? My office is open. I'm taking interviews. Taking meetings right now. Taking meetings.
6'6", 260.
Step on it.
Hard back to right field.
Office is open.
Back to right field.
Somebody call Reese. Somebody call Reese. Hard back to right.
I would love.
We're gonna play Stubbs at first. Hard back to right. Stubbsy, you're gonna play first.
Well, he is on a 1. He has. It's a player's option, by the way.
Reese.
Yeah.
Just so Milwaukee. Yeah. I love Reese Hoskins. Everyone.
Well, you know he hit the cover off the ball every time he played there.
Listen,
like his numbers there are ridiculous.
Is he playing well? Of course he's playing well.
Yeah. Well, he made a smart business decision.
We knew that was gonna happen. Yeah.
Remember when we took Hader deep there? He hits always there. He's always hitting Milwaukee. That's probably why he signed there. Player option.
He's not an idiot.
Yeah, you go with 38, and then it's like somebody's gonna, you know, the way people are paying in Major League Baseball, somebody's gonna pull the brink truck up.
He's gonna hit 35 homers, and someone's gonna pay him a ton of money. Yep.
Miller Lite's flowing. I'd fucking sign there. I'd sign there in a second.
For slide in the Millers. Slide in the Millers. Sweeps us in for the slide and a Miller.
Sign me up. Look at Miller. Send me a T-shirt. There you go. Pull quote.
Least you can do.
Least you can do. The guy's struggling through a season. Least you can do.
No, but all you guys throw it in a blender per se. Like you're not going to change everybody. But do you guys obviously tinker with a lineup right now and mess with stuff and try to get a change going? Try to get a spark. Okay, I'm not crazy then. All right.
Yes.
Well, it just tells you he's too much of a player's manager. Because when you're too much of a player's manager, you stay mission. All right, you get a little missionary.
Oh,
all right.
How are you?
You're
so great. Oh,
thanks for
love
stopping
you.
by.
Oh, you're so great. You're so great.
You're awesome.
Put her head in the pillow one time.
Oh my God.
Topper. Jesus.
Look deep in my eyes.
Topper one time.
Look deep in my eyes when I'm talking to you.
I can't. If we continue not to hit and Schwarber continues to lead off, I'm gonna blow a gasket. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna blow a gasket.
I think Greg wrote that down. Greg wrote that down. Greg's got it written down. We got
Greg, jot that down, Greg.
We are jotted.
It's amazing.
It's a criteria. Next week criteria. Well, Schwarber lead off. And Wilson's just going to do a one-man show. It's just a one-man show. It will.
I can't. It's every time he's on. I almost don't want to. When he's like, when he couldn't make the last 2 weeks, I'm like, thank God. Thank God. Because I know it's coming. It's 30 minutes. It's 30 minutes of the leadoff batter.
I can't.
I'm going to not give a fuck over the leadoff batter because of this conversation.
And it's over a decision that's never changing.
I can't help it.
I've screwed up my own leadoff hitters because of our conversations. Right? Because you made me anti-leadoff. Like you made me hate the leadoff hitter.
I can't help it. I can't help it.
Yeah, I just been Stevie Wonder.
I can't help it.
I just been Stevie Wonder for 25 minutes.
Topper's so stupid. I can't help it. I fucking can't help it. So fucking stupid. It's fucking amazing. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
You guys got a score prediction for Wednesday night? Not the Phillies, because we know they're going to score no more than 3 runs. So you can write that down.
3-2.
Listen, tonight, I'll speak for all of us. All right, everybody can use a great laugh. Tonight, great laughs tonight.
What?
Tremendous, real laugh.
Sixers roll Wednesday.
110.95. Oh yeah, he's
this guy was in the shower going, Jimmy, and now he's out. Now he's look at him.
This guy's got fucking 6 personalities. This guy's got 6 personalities. Fucking Silver's talking. He's back.
I'm back.
We pulled him back in. See, we did a good job selling it.
I'm not sure we can beat Boston, but we can beat everybody else.
110.98. 110.98.
I'm not sure about Boston. Actually, I'm sure.
Bring on the 110.98.
110.98.
Oh my Lord!
What do you got, Greg?
Under 100.
Under 100. Oh, I think you meant Greg. I think you meant.
115, 102.
Some talk. I'll take a turkey on white.
115, 102.
Whites are back.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God. Would you stop it?
Oh God.
Whites are back.
Oh my God. A roll. I was referring to a roll.
Whites are back.
Okay. Enough. We get it. We're going to play a Bogdanovich in the second round. Would you stop? Or the first round? Would you stop it? We don't want him back yet.
Yeah, we don't want him back.
I know he's European, but he still counts.
Yeah. Do we got a white guy?
Are we doing this? No, we do not. Do we? No. You would know.
No,
we would know.
I don't think so.
You would know. He's like a TJ McConnell. You know. He's like a guy got to do a little extra. It doesn't come as easy.
If we had TJ McConnell, we'd be the one seed.
You would know.
Yeah, we would know. Like we're smart enough.
Yeah,
we're smart enough. Yeah, like I would know. I would know if TJ. Yeah, I would know if TJ is so pomsy out there. It's unbelievable. We wouldn't be the 1 seed if we had TJ McConnell. Would you stop it?
I love TJ.
I love TJ too, but
I love him.
I do love him. Okay, 111, 96. Greg, did you give a score?
Yes, 115, 102.
All right, right around me, buddy.
I like that, Greg. 121, 97.
What?
Jesus Christ! Now we win by 20.
Blowout.
Hour and a half in. Now we're winning by 20.
6 seconds in, we can't beat Jimmy.
You're a great human. You're an amazing human. an amazing human. They should study your brain while you're alive. You and AB. Just put you and AB.
Whoa. AB's been on a heater. I'll give you that. He's been on a heater. CT ESPN. He's been on a heater.
It's a great post today, Bio.
He's been on a heater. He's been on a heater.
Phenomenal.
He's been on a heater.
Intercepted by Kenny Pickett. He's an idiot. He's the problem. But today was a good one.
Moron, but
today was a good one. I'll clap my hands when you put out a good one. Today's a good one. Today's a good one.
He barks at the moon, but yeah, he's been rolling.
He might be doing a lot more to the moon.
Yeah, he's been rolling. He's been rolling on the keyboard, but yeah, he's not sure what
he's on a heater.
Yeah, he definitely stared into the eclipse.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No glasses at all.
Yeah, it's like this is how we switch this. This is what he's probably thinking. This is how we get rid of it. This is how we get rid of this.
Sweep said no glasses.
Yeah, you want to get rid of this CTE real quick? Stare into the eclipse. He went from so good to what a fall from grace.
Remember when he like karate kicked the punter? That was amazing.
That was amazing.
That's like one of the greatest things of all time. I remember watching did AB just karate kick the punter?
Black belt?
That's Jackie Chan?
And now you look at it, you're like, yeah, AB definitely karate kicked.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys that would try to stand on that podium. I mean, you got AB, Tiger, OJ, Pete Rose. There's a lot of guys that fell from and hit, from the highest floor.
Guess what?
From the highest floor.
Obviously the Masters were this weekend. Great Masters, but Tiger is it's tough to watch.
He's old.
He can barely pick. He's not that old, Tom. He's like 6 years older than us. He's like 46.
He's 48.
Is he 48? Okay.
Right. He's oldish. For his body, for what he's been through, he's old. Like for what his body's been through, he's old.
Every time he picks the ball up out of the cup, I'm like, oh my god, Tiger's.
I feel that every time I bend over. Yeah, I feel the same way.
Like I feel like he's in trouble every time. That's not a good thing.
Oh, he's probably partying at Diddy's.
He's gotta hang it up. Was Tiger at a Diddy party? For sure he was. For sure he was at a Diddy party.
Wait. Waffles. There was waffles.
Tiger prefers Perkins.
We had syrup.
We knew that LP Gray was at a Diddy party. We knew
the Waffle House closed. We went right to Diddy's. Right to Diddy's, buddy. Diddy's was open 24/7. Fucking Waffle House, they closed.
Yeah, he was like Bennigan's.
Tiger's here again.
Everybody.
Hey, Dad, Tiger's here again.
There's Eldrick. There's Eldrick.
Diddy's like, what's the password? Is that New England clam chowder? Is that the red or white? Tiger's here. No pants. Tiger's here. No pants again.
Tiger's here.
Wonder how long this show is going to last for.
I don't know. Wondering that myself.
I mean,
it was fun.
No, I didn't mean like tonight. I meant
yeah.
How long
you're gonna get a notice. Yeah, you're gonna get a notice in the mail. You're gonna get a pig slip. There's no doubt about that.
No, I think we're good. I think we're fine.
That's when you make it. That's when you make it now.
I think
you don't make it until somebody sues you.
I'm not sure, but I think we're fine.
Then you know, like you might never recover, but then you know you at least made it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Wait, Tom, you're fine. Whites are back. You're fine.
Triple down on it.
Triple. It was oh my god. He's in double digits.
The second act lasted pretty long, so you triple down on it.
Oh yeah, I thought he was.
First off, I believe that. Like, that's
definitely had a good 30 count. He's definitely had a 30 count.
I'm not like making that up. I believe that the whites are back.
In sports, he's just to clarify.
In sports.
Yeah, that's all you have to do is add that to the end.
In sports.
That's all you had to do the whole time, and it would have been clear. You know what I mean?
I mean, we might be back more than just sports, but in sports.
Now let's call it a day. Let's call it a day.
Whites are back.
All right. So Crumb of the week. It's time. I don't think I even gave a Sixers score.
I like it.
114.
I got an easy one.
114, 102.
Nice.
Oh, I like that. I like that. It's a good score.
Joe has 40.
Of course.
Par for the course.
Of course. I mean, he averages 37. So.
Imagine thinking that's a hot take.
Oh, he has 40. It's not.
I gotta go on for
you. I
you.
didn't know what you were doing there. I didn't know if you were tiptoeing into that. I mean, like a guy averages 35.
Well, I feel like I threw that out. Like,
40.
well, I go for you.
Sounds like he's not feeling too good. He might go for 40.
Well, not sure how he's doing. Might go for 39.
Oh,
Dude's awesome. I mean, let's be honest. Dude's awesome.
pretty good. Well, we'll talk more about that. It's
the reason that we are still confident that we're pretty good. You know why? Because
I'm gonna rewind that one.
He's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, because you know what, Wells? At the end of the day,
And Tom. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, we saw it. Like, if we had any questions about how great he is when he was off the court and then back on the court, how much better everybody that wasn't as good was when he came back on the court. Like, guys, you're like, man, this guy stinks without Embiid. As soon as Embiid's back, you go, he's awesome.
Yeah,
he's all right. Like, you just saw it. It was crazy.
Yep,
it's crazy.
Yep. And guess what? Don't let us get hot because we've been saying everyone that was like, oh, Embiid's not going to come back. He's going to come back. We were like, he's coming back. Don't let us get hot. Don't let us get hot because we will crow. We'll crow. We'll crow all day.
I'm already crowing.
I won 8
in a row. I'm crowed up.
Everyone was like, he shouldn't come back. Shut the fuck
up. Imagine that. Imagine having that take.
Up. Yeah. Tommy, I love it. We've been saying it for months now.
Imagine having that take.
He'll be back. He'll be fine.
Where you want to get in the play-in? You want to get in the play-in? Yeah, I want to play Miami, whoop their ass, and then I'll go to Madison Square Garden and I'll bury them. I'll bury them in the apple. I'm going to bury you under Madison Square Garden. All right?
Jimmy Hoffa.
Right in the biggest spot in basketball. Bury it. Jalen Brunson and Jimmy Hoffa. That's who's going to be buried under. And Tibbs.
James P. Hoffa.
Tibbs going to really put up a fight, though. You know, Tibbs a good coach. I've always liked Tibbs. So
Tibbs is a good coach.
I don't agree with Bill. Bill said 5 earlier. Bill said 5 earlier. I don't agree. I don't know if I agree with 5 because it's just hard to. It's hard. That's hard to do.
6. We'll go 6.
I'm not going to go around doing that. I mean, I will crow up. I will crow. But winning stuff in 6, I'm not going to put my nose up to. Like, I think that's you give a team 2. I'll give you 2.
But Tibbs teams do have a tendency to wear down in the playoffs because of how hard they play.
Yeah, because you practice them hard. Yeah, that's right, Greg. Very true.
It's cool. Brad said they got plenty of rest.
Sure they did. Brad knows, I'm sure. Called him up.
Well, then you either get the Pacers or Bucks. So that's how it shakes out.
Let's go. Let's get it.
All right, let's get into some crumbs.
I got one. Right off the rip. Angel Hernandez. I can't. Baseball's back. Why? Why is this guy still umping games? I don't get it. I don't know what the MLB is doing. I don't know what he has on anyone, but it's a disgrace. He's the worst umpire by far. It's not even close. He's terrible. He calls strikes on balls that are out of the strike zone. He calls balls on balls that are in the strike zone. He's the worst. Get rid of him. Angel Hernandez. Get rid of him.
Second that, buddy. That's a powerful union. There's the only explanation for that one because he should have been going a long time ago. I mean, everything's documented. Everything's on video, and we can all see it. So not just us. I mean, like the powers to be can see it. The guys that are reviewing things can see it. Like there's no excuse to run this guy out day in and day out. You know what I mean? Not only is he bad, he's shown to be a guy that kind of holds grudges too. You know what I mean? Like with a straight face. You know what I mean? Being that bad and then being mad at others. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine that? So
amazing.
Yeah,
amazing.
It really is. It really is. I mean, they should have came up with an excuse. He was injured. He had something going on. And they should have just paid him and let him go away a long time ago because it's bad for the game, dude. You know what I mean? And you got people talking about robot umps and stuff, and I got no time for that. But I got no time for Angel Hernandez either.
I feel like he might be like part of the robot umps. He might like own a piece of it, the company, and he's umpiring so bad, so they employ the robot umps because he owns a piece of the company. That's how bad he is. That's how bad he is. It's a disgrace. It really is.
Yeah, he's bad. He's bad.
Yeah, for me, I got two people. I missed 2 weeks ago. I don't know if anybody used Jeff McNeil. Just to go back, because I always like to give guys. I always like to get after guys. And I don't like guys that give any passes. So even if it's a couple weeks later, I like to circle back and say, "Hey, I'm here." But speaking of Reese blew him up a couple weeks ago, and he's crying like a little bitch. I mean, it's a legal play, right? Yep. That's his generation. Like, don't touch me. Like, shut the fuck up, McNeil, right? You fucking bitch, right? Guy blew you up, and then like acting like he's the dirtiest player. Like, get out of here, dude. Like, that's never been talked about in the history of ever. Right, like Tom alluded to earlier, great clubhouse guy. I know that's your teammates. I'm just saying, like, I don't know if there's anybody that ever came out publicly and was like, oh, Hoskins. There's nothing on, nothing documented that you be like Hoskins is so dirty. Like, knock it off. You know what I mean? Like, you just being a little crybaby because the dude legally blew you up. All right, and that's the way the game's supposed to be played.
Yep.
Right? Shut your mouth. All right, and for me, the other one is
be a huge Reese.
Sorry.
No, that actually really made me like Reese, and I'm not a huge Reese guy, but that whole play and everything about him blowing up Jeff McNeil
when he went like this
was spectacular. Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Yep.
I'm a Reese guy. I love it. I loved it.
And my other one is
Jeff McNeil's a pussy.
Yep. And my other one is just for the answer. My other one is not for. Is Tiger Woods. I don't like the answer of it was a good week. Come on, Tiger. This is what we're talking about. Plus 16. That's a good week. Don't tell me because you finished the tournament. Come on, man. This is what's wrong with this generation, man. This is what's wrong with this generation. I know you've been through everything, right? Now, most of it's self-inflicted. Okay. Oh, by the way. Okay. But, we know that your body's broken, right? And I get all that. You can say anything, man. It was good to be out there. It was good to finish. Right? Don't tell us it was a good week, right? Because Thursday and Friday was good, right? You know this course by the back of your hand, right? You shot an 82 and then, 77 plus 16. You're telling us it's a good week, man. All right. So then other kids can be like, oh, man, this guy said he had a good week. No, knock it off, right? I don't like the wording. I don't like the ribbon. I don't like the participation bullshit, right? You made the cut. Great. You're 24 years in a row. All right. So now you sit in sole position in that. Okay. Awesome. Right, but just speak on Thursday and Friday, and then tell us what an abomination Saturday and Sunday was. Right, and we already know that. But let's talk about it. Don't tell me it was a good week. Wow. That's all. Just don't tell me.
Wow, Saturday was bad. Yeah. Tiger. Wow. Saturday. Wow.
He didn't play well today, but I did like how he handled having the amateur with him and that whole dynamic. Right, but I completely agree with you. He was horseshit on the weekend, and there's no way you could turn around and say that was a good week.
Yeah, no, I liked him paired with him too.
I mean, he made
it looked like that was an awkward interview. Did you see that, Greg? I don't know what.
Yeah,
because he looked like he handed him something, and then
he
doesn't have to talk about it. It just it seemed awkward. That's
it really did. But it's like
poor kid
with the media today and just
they want to pick at things.
Everything's on. Everything's out there. Like,
they can't leave it alone.
Have his moment.
Yeah, they can't leave it alone. Oh, I agree.
Let the kid have his moment. Why'd you even ask that question?
Yeah, I wasn't mad at him.
No, I got you. Yeah.
The media,
you're right. Like, why was the question even asked?
Yep, absolutely.
And you're right. It did look like he handed him something, and maybe he did.
Yeah, who cares?
Right? Maybe he did.
That's between them.
Between them two.
Yep.
Absolutely. Right. It's a 22-year-old kid with the goat. Right. You know what I mean? Like, or at least his goat. Right. If everyone, older people might have other guys, but to him, his memory is watching Tiger.
Yeah.
Growing up, right? So, yeah. I'm going to stay right there.
Greg, regardless of who you want to put in, he's in the conversation.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm going to stay right there on the weekend, and I want to go Wyndham Clark with a side of CBS. So Wyndham Clark, after the first round, decided he wanted to take a shot at Liv, and he was over par, didn't play well, and he goes, well, I got 54 holes left, and that's what they play over at Liv, so I feel like I have a good chance. and then he went out and shot 7 over and missed the cut. So, take the jab. Jab's fine, but then don't miss the cut after taking the jab. And then that rolls into CBS and Jim Nantz and just the way they covered Bryson and all the other Liv guys. I mean, Liv had 3 guys finish in the top 10. You had Bryson, you had Cam Smith, and you had Patrick Reed. Or actually 4, I'm sorry, 4 with Tyrell Hatton. And every time they showed Bryson, it was, Frank Nobilo, and Bryson made his own clubs up, right? I don't know how that works out. It was just very condescending that it was obviously PGA versus Liv. And then Jim Nantz made a point and the back 9, and he said, well, your top 5 players on the leaderboard right now, because Bryson was 6, your top 5 players are all PGA Tour players. Almost as if it was like a stamp of approval that, hey, no Liv guy's going to win this year. And it just obvious. I know there's the divide. I know Bryson's a lightning rod, but it made for a very awkward commentary and very awkward scenario when it came to those guys because they didn't show any of the other guys. All they did was show Bryson, obviously, when he was playing well.
Yeah, just don't let him in. Then if that's the kind of butthurt you're gonna be, then just don't let him play. That's
yeah. I mean, at this point, they gotta suck it up. Like the Liv guys are gonna play, and if anything, the Liv guys are at a disadvantage, Greg. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, because the 54 hole, the fact they play 54 for the majority of the year, and then they had to play in a major that's 72, they're at a disadvantage. And obviously, it kind of showed. Bryson kind of fell off at the end of the round.
Yeah, so, I mean, they play enough to where I don't think that's big of a disadvantage. But
I don't know. I honestly think it is a disadvantage.
It could be. It could be for sure.
But guess what? They got paid a ton of money, so
they sure did.
Enjoy life.
Yeah. And a real quick anti-Crumb. This was the last Masters for Vern Lundquist.
I love Vern. Love Vern.
One of the greatest calls in Masters history was his call in 16 with Tiger chipping in from the side a couple many years ago. I think 2001 or something like that.
Might have been 98.
Yeah, it was way back. Yeah,
way back.
It was his last Masters, and it was cool to see him go off, and even Tiger acknowledged it as he was leaving today.
Oh, Vern's a legend.
Yeah, Vern's an absolute legend. Classic legend. That's a good call.
What's up, Umberto?
What up, Umberto?
My Crumb, or I should say Crumbs, or Crumb, because it's one team.
What the fuck?
Or just an offense. But I'm going to crumb this Phillies offense.
Let's do it.
And I'm going to do it every goddamn week.
Yeah.
And today they want to have a pulse. That's all.
On the leadoff spot, yeah.
That's all. I'm not doing that again. Right. But what I will say is until they wake up and we get we start averaging more than 3 runs a goddamn game, I'm going to continue to have something to say about them. And they will.
No,
right, they will.
Tommy, you're right.
But this was the year that you didn't want to get off to a.
We talked a lot about it.
A blah start, right?
We've pitched great.
Yeah, the schedule is, I don't want to say like favorable because every year baseball is different, right?
No, it's favorable.
You don't even want to say that, but it is. It is. You had an opportunity here to get off to a real hot start for once, or at least
Pittsburgh stinks.
At least at least be like 4 games over 500 right now, right? And they just keep going back and forth on the 500 mark, and they're just playing, And to me, it's like I don't need necessarily
besides the 3 Homer Harper game, they haven't done shit, Tom. Nothing.
Well, the at-bats have done brutal.
They've done nothing.
Yeah, it's Guest City up there right now.
It really is. It's like, goodness gracious, man. Like, I don't know. Listen, again, there's enough guys in this lineup that can hit. So I'm not going to be on panic mode.
Yeah, certainly.
But my point is, you ended last year and started off the same way that you ended up. That's what's concerning to me.
Yeah, and Castellanos is concerning because he looks lost. Like, you can't be lost. Come on, Nicky. Come on. And Turner looks bad. He should be leading off, but he looks bad.
I don't think Turner looks that bad. I think he
didn't look bad today. But Cassie looks bad though.
Cassie looks bad.
Cassie looks bad. And like to your point, Tommy, right? Bryce is at bat with the base with the winning run on on base yesterday was a bad at bat.
Terrible at bat.
It was a Casty at bat, right? He was swinging it swinging an
awful. I don't think he threw him a strike.
No,
I don't think he threw him a strike, Greg.
Thankfully, it worked out, but that was setting up for Casty to roll into a double play and go into extras.
I don't think that threw Harper.
It was a bad decision. It was a bad decision by the Pirates. I mean, Casty needed it, and I'm glad to see it, but you roll up a slider there. You don't throw a fastball. I mean, you don't throw a fastball. You don't throw a first pitch fastball to a guy that's swinging first. That's how he eats. Yeah, that's how he eats, man. You know what I mean? You roll up a slider there, you get him 0-1.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not throwing him anything straight.
Nope.
Yeah.
He wouldn't see.
You know he's swinging.
Yeah, he's Gas City, but whatever. I mean, Bryce has been bad. So I mean,
real bad.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it with him. And I know two guys on the bottom are big time defenders, but so am I to a point, right? Like he's my guy, obviously, but this is a year where he needs to not only play most of the games. This is a year that he needs to have a monster year, and he still has plenty of time for that. And by the way, still plenty of time for a monster year. So all it takes is one hot month, and the guy's rocking and rolling, and it'll come. It'll come, but I need to start getting going though, right? Like we need to start having some hits. Okay, start stringing some hits together, consecutive game hit streaks, little things like that. Like let's start with putting 2 games together, good ABs for this entire baseball team. Actually, let's start with one game. Let's start with one game and just putting together great ABs as a lineup, because I haven't seen it. I've seen selfish ABs, right? Selfish ABs fire me up at any level of baseball. I'll flip out, right? Because you know it. You can watch it. You've all watched baseball enough. And if guys are up there guessing and not watching pitches prior, right? You see it all the time. Even in the big leagues, you see it, right? You see a guy, you know what he's doing. You have an idea what he's doing. And then you go up there and then you just guess it, right? Or he's wild and you're thinking, all right, well, he's going to groove one now, right? And then he throws a fastball down and away, right? And you're just swinging out of your damn shoes. You see it all the time. You know what I mean? And I'm tired of watching it with $1 billion fucking lineup. Mm-hmm. I'm tired of watching it. I had to watch it and it collapsed in the NLCS that they're not going to get it. Listen, you can't run from that. You can run from it if you come out swinging a little bit, but you can't run from it when it feels like it just happened. And all you guys did was talk about it all spring, which I don't even know why you're talking about it, right? Like, if people are asking me that question, I'm like, yo, that's over. Like, they want to elaborate. Like, we don't got to elaborate on bad ABs, right? We don't got to elaborate. We got to get better. We got to focus on the next ABs. You guys should know that more than anybody. So what are we talking about in spring all the time? It's like, every time I turn on telecast, like, well, I feel better about last year. Like, it's over. Like, you said it 27 times. All right, I hope it's over. So, like, that's my, like I said, I'll circle back and leave it at that. That's my biggest concern is it seems like those ABs are still here.
Yep.
No, you're right. You are right. You're right.
Too much damn money for that.
Yeah.
Correct. That is correct.
Not like you don't need everybody hopping. Can I get like 1 or 2 guys swinging it?
Yeah.
I mean, goodness gracious.
Couple guys swinging it.
Can Marcy get some help?
Like, I got nobody. Like Brandon Marshall, like we talk about. That's it. Like, nobody's really swinging it.
Like I said, this is the year.
No one is swinging.
This is the year to win the division. I mean, I know that the Braves are awesome, and they're going to pull a rabbit out of their hat. I know that, right? But
Braves are struggling.
Tight pants is gone, right? Only a matter of time before Sale gets hurt. Walk into the refrigerator, right? Morton is always banged up. So I mean, I don't know. I know
Morton's older than we are.
Yeah, they're the Braves, so they're gonna, they'll figure it out. And I'm sure a trade is coming. But and that lineup is deadly. But their pitching staff's wounded, man.
Guess what? You are 100% correct, Sweeps. 100% correct. Morton's older than we are. Strider, vegan Strider. Enjoy your life. Enjoy that UCL injury. I usually wouldn't say that to anyone because I don't want to see anyone get hurt, but I hate Spencer Strider so much that I'm happy. I just hate him. I hate him. You know what my hate comes back to? It comes back to last year when they asked, how do you like your steak? And he said, I like my steak alive. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up, you vegan nerd. Shut up. That's why you're hurt. Fucking maybe have a steak.
You covered the whole gamut tonight.
You vegan nerd.
Hey, listen, on the way out, you covered the whole gamut. So.
Might as well, Sweeps. Might as well.
I'll hit you with this. I'll hit you guys with this. So 2024, some numbers, right, for the Phillies. 24th in runs scored, 30th in doubles.
Not good.
14th in homers, 24th in RBIs.
Not good.
22nd in strikeouts. 21st in average. 22nd.
Pitching's probably good.
Yeah, 22nd on base percentage, 24th in slugging. Not ideal.
Not good.
Pitching,
Not good.
14th in ERA, the 5th in saves, 8th in innings pitched, 3rd in strikeouts, which is big, and like the middle of the pack and everything else, like earned runs, hits,
Pitching.
13th, 14th.
Pitching's been good. Pitching's been good. Very good.
Been good. Yeah.
Pitching has been very good. We just can't hit. Like we said, besides, take away the Harper 3-homer game. Take away the Harper 3-homer game. We've only scored 5 runs twice.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. It's embarrassing with this lineup. It's embarrassing.
Yeah. You know what? Liverpool, I think it's Eric. So, Eric, you know what? Like, at this level, I don't have time for that.
Yeah.
Right. Like, at this level, when you're a pro hitter, if you don't understand that, like, trying too hard and trying to launch balls and trying to hit balls 400 feet to come out of a slump, if you don't have the self-awareness at this point of your playing career,
then you're not good. Yeah.
Pro hitter, I'm not going to act like I'm not a pro hitter, but I got a lot of money here. You're telling me none of these guys, like Bryce Harper, like I know what gets you going. Like, so I can sit on my goddamn couch and know what gets Bryce Harper going, and it's a double in the gap the other way. Like, that's 101 for him. And most guys, I'll just start with him, right? Nicky, your whole career was based using the big part. Your whole career was. So what are you now trying to jack everything down the line for? It's amazing. Okay, so you look up and down it. The only guy who should be trying to jack everything he swings at is Kyle Schwarber. Like, okay, you just let it rip, right? You let it rip because we know you're going to bat 220 no matter what. I don't want to go back there.
Lead off. Let it rip. Lead off. Let it rip.
Let it rip out of the leadoff hole.
God.
I knew that was coming.
Like Pee Wee's playhouse. The word of the day.
The word of the
Former
day.
leadoff. Pee Wee, another guy that attended Diddy parties. Pee Wee.
I like Kyle Schwarber, but they make me not like him with the leadoff shit. They make me
all right. Yeah, we got that. We've covered that tonight. What I will say is like that's the problem I have with this lineup. Like if you don't have the self-awareness and the baseball IQ to be able to make those adjustments, then I can't help you, and nobody can. So it's up. Like you could have 27 freaking hitting coaches sitting there, and the best in the game, best in Major League Baseball, all sitting there individual with each guy. If you can't have the IQ to figure that out there, and I'm not telling you it's easy there. I'm not even acting like it's easy there, but for them it's a lot easier than it is. Like you make sense. Like for them it's still hard, but it's not like an average Joe going seeing 98. Like, you know what I mean? Like these guys have been playing baseball for a long time.
Oh yeah.
Their eyesight's, the guys in our lineup, supposedly with the money they're getting, their eyesight's elite. This isn't like the Washington Nationals, right? This isn't like that kind of team. This is a loaded lineup. We're walking around this city like this is 2015. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about with these at bats?
Is that Rico Bronia?
It's like I might never want to play at home ever again. Like, can we just play 162 on the road?
That's the other thing, Tommy, right? All these games have been home.
Yeah. This team stinks at home.
Struggle on him.
Oh, their buttholes are tight like they're at a Diddy party.
Yeah.
Their buttholes are so tight like when playing at home.
Diddy.
I mean, it's because listen, think about it. Like, I mean, we're a hard place to play around, but like I got to venture to say that like we're not the only tough place to play. I feel like we make it out to be like this is playing in a jail. You're playing in a jail. You're playing in the rec yard. Like we act like we're playing in the rec yard. Is it that bad? You think?
No.
The longest yard.
Is it that bad?
Where's Adam Sandler at? It's not bad at all. I would say it's very like in the pro season. Yeah, in the pro season we bring it. In the regular season, I would say it's very similar to any stadium.
Okay. Did you hear a lot of boos today?
There was some boos today.
All right.
lot of Nikki. We booed Nikki hard today. A lot of Cassie. Cassie was getting booed hard today.
Because like the guy just hit a walk-off hit for us, and we're booing him the next day. We are special. Yeah, I mean, we are a special breed. Like, can we just like? I'm not saying lay out the boo. I love a good boo. I'm like good boo.
Yeah,
but I'm a good boo after like.
I was booing. I'm not gonna lie.
No. Boo away. Because when in Rome, you boo, right? Like, you know what I mean? You're not gonna be the guy. You're not gonna be the guy giving a standing O.
Yeah,
while everybody else is booing.
I'm not gonna not boo. Yeah.
But what I'm gonna say to it is like.
What do you have? Immune to the boo? I mean,
like, can we boo when guys are really struggling? Like this team. Like we should be booing the whole offense.
Cassie's definitely really struggling.
Yeah, but he does. I think he had a.
Rojas got a hit today. It was
Rojas stinks. But
incredible. That dude couldn't hit one if he fell off a boat. Like
I think he had a 3-game hit streak going into today.
I like the kid.
I'm just saying, he had a 3-game hit streak going in today, and we're booing up a storm. He might be the only guy hitting.
He should be in AAA.
No. No, Rojas. Forget about Rojas for a second. I'm talking about Cassie. I'm not telling you he's had a great 3-game hit streak, but he came in with a 3-game hit streak. So like that's the day we're gonna pick the boo. Like after a walk off too. Like we can't.
Everybody was booing hard.
There's a lot of boo. Like why don't we boo? Why don't we boo the guy who asks for more money? Are we out of our goddamn mind? We're gonna do this. We're gonna go late into the night now. Like why don't we boo? Why don't we mix in a boo for the guy who asked for more money this offseason? Are we out of our damn mind? You haven't even played 160, right? Like talk to me when you play 158 and with more money. And then people are telling me that we better give it to him. Shut up. Go like nobody's holding me over the coals with 8 years left. Are we out of our damn mind? Like talk to me after we win a World Series, right? Talk to me then. I'll give you everything you want. I'll give you a key to my goddamn house. But don't talk about more money when we haven't even finished what our goal is. When there's 8 years left, you want to talk about 3 years left? You're worried about where you're going to be? Are we kidding me right now? Are we out of our damn minds? We're going to do this.
Ain't going nowhere. So you're right.
Can we mix in a boo there then? Like I'm not telling you, Nicky.
I think he was getting some boos today too. I'm not gonna lie.
Good. I'm just making sure it's equal opportunity with the boo down there. Then, if we're going to go at it and we're going to do this, then let's just call all the dogs in. We boo everybody. This whole lineup should be getting booed, right? Like the only guy they announced that shouldn't get a boo is maybe Brandon Marsh. Then you get Brandon Marsh, like the only guy who doesn't get a boo. See what happens when you hit guys, right? I don't know. I'm just saying. I think we get a little.
No, you're right.
I think we get a little picky and choosy on who we want to boo.
Yeah, you're a little heavy on the booze. A lot of heavy on the booze.
Yeah, calm it down. I'm a fiery cat. I'm a fiery cat. I got a lot more things to say than a boo. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why do we just got everything got to be a boo? And then we're going to start our Eagles chants. Like, grow up. They collapse too. Like, we shouldn't even be mentioning that. It double collapses. And we're going to start cheering them on? The hell? Like, it's a mess.
There's nothing worse than an Eagles chant at a Phillies game. Nothing.
That's my crumb, too. That's my double crumb. And now we're done with it.
I hate that shit.
Schwarber leading off or an Eagles chant at a Phillies game. Brian,
well, now we're really talking sweeps. Now we're really talking.
So you were really triggered today down at the park.
Now I'm just slitting my own throat. Now I'm just slitting my throat.
Surprised you made it tonight after being down at the park like that and having to witness both. Because I guarantee there was Eagles chants today 100%. At some point.
I did not hear an Eagles chant, but I would have been upset if I heard one.
I'm sure there was one sprinkled around.
There might have been.
There's always
a bunch of nerds. It was a Sunday. A lot of nerds.
Yeah, there's a lot of gold bomb guys that are going to
a lot of nerds around on Sunday.
A lot of goldies.
There's a lot of goldies at Phillies games. Yeah,
a lot of goldies around.
I might start calling guys goldies now. They won't even know what I'm talking about.
Goldies.
Big goldie over there, huh?
I like to speak in tongues.
Couple goldies there, man.
All right, boys. Great show. Don't know if we're ever going to be back again.
Yeah. It's been fun.
The whites are back. Don't worry. We'll be back.
In sports, just to clarify again, I'm just going to say in sports.
It's been fun.
Can you just say in sports? Can you just end it there, please?
You ain't got to leave, but you got to get the fuck up out of here.
We're talking sports. Of course we're talking in sports. It's sports. Whites are back in sports.
Cooper's John putting us back on the map.
Cooper John. I wouldn't take him.
But
he's gonna get taken first round. I wouldn't take him. Someone's gonna take him.
Yeah, he's a good player now.
Don, closing it out.
I get nervous. I get nervous about taking the first white corner in 24 years. I get a little nervous about that. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't take him. But I hope he plays great. I wouldn't take him.
All right, boys. Great show.
Absolutely.
We'll see you next week. It's been Agree to Disagree. HUD Radio. On your way out, wherever you're watching us at, hit the like, subscribe, follow, help us, fuck with an algorithm, like we like to say. And we will see you Sunday, and I'll see you. Me and Greg will see you Wednesday night. Most likely post game after a big Sixers win, and
if they're good,
we'll be dissecting that, and we'll be
114, 121.97. Sorry, 121.97.
114, 102. If we're circling back to that now.
121.97. Big win.
After just end the show after I disagree early on. When you guys go back, just you'll see that there was a disagree 5 seconds into the show. We'll see you
I came full circle.
We'll see you next Sunday.
Full circle.